live right beside you. If we can organize, what the hell is wrong with you?
Pull up in that corner in the hood, you gon' see the signs too hard in the paint. We stay where your pastor ain't teachers in the street, and you know we ain't discreet. We gon' make you see what they don't want you to see. Pull up to the blitz and stop their ears and they flee. Please don't tell us stop sitting hard on what we teach, and you know damn well that this ain't where you supposed to be. Jeremiah 2:21, it's a degenerate tree. Brothers in the essays, Judah in the end can't join together, don't play. And you know that we pray 3 times a day. I see yes on the lake, this ain't all rest, no, this ain't where we supposed to stay. We don't fold, we don't flinch, we don't fight. In the field with the sword, watch it paint. Chauffeur blow, every block know the name. Saints pull up and the vibe ain't the same. This that fire make a skull feel shame. KOG, this a war, not a game. It's so mad cause the province don't play. We ain't running, we gon' post when they stray. Script rich, hard, they ain't sparing none today. Line up on line, all truth, no gray. Fridges hang low like my chain back in the day. And we fast and war ready, don't care what they say. We don't move off emotion, we just move off command. Got my feet in the gospel, got the scrolls in my hand. When we pull to the corner, they already know. Ain't no ducking this word when the prophets on go. This for Jacob, this for Zion, this for those who repent. Not for flexing, not for clout, not for likes or for clicks. We apply what we read, we don't just quote scripts. It's that pressure from above, make the whole earth shift. Make the whole earth shift. It's that pressure from above, make the whole earth shift. We apply what we read, we don't just quote scripts. It's that pressure from above, make the whole earth shift. Cold winter, hot summer, keep the faith doing numbers. 12 tribes worldwide, on net, no jumper. Gospel on the 4 corners, God on me saying order. Good news, long distance, like a fresh cup of water. God love for all my brothers, all my sisters, all my fathers, all my mothers, not no others. Bloodline, ain't no cover, ain't no idols in my circle. We on board, we breaking hopes. Exodus on replay, Pharaoh still getting slaughtered. Watchmen on the watchtower, blowing trumpets through the drama. This for Jacob, this for Zion, this for those who keep the arms. Scripture, that's my backbone. Came forward if I come. Revelation in the head. We see the beast and we'll run. Scriptures all on my mind. I don't need no validation. Spirit done been refined. We ain't forward to the nation. Pull up where it's dark. We the light with the scroll. Ain't no capping in these garments. We was chosen as a roll. Whole nation in transition, but we standing on the door. If the kingdom suffer violence, then we present for the whole. We don't talk just to talk. Every line got weight. I say up in my spirit. Ain't no rest for the faith. Ain't no brace, ain't no brace. We endure for the crown. If you wait for the pressure, you gon' fall where it count. But we built off the law. That's the rock, not the sand. Better open up the scroll and come stand with the lamb. Cold winter, hot summer, keep the faith doing numbers. 12 tribes worldwide, on net, no jumper. Gospel on the 4 corners, God on me saying order. Good news, long distance, like a fresh cup of water. Cold winter, hot summer, keep the faith doing numbers. 12 tribes worldwide, on net, no jumper. Gospel on the 4 corners, God on me saying order. Good news, long distance, like a fresh cup of water. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Yeah. Go give me my sword. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone. Walk in the building like give me my throne. You want the smoke, then it comes to the dome. I take over Texas and make it my home. Skirt, boom, fly through the room. Flying this ship that look just like cartoon. You want the smoke, we got armies on moons. The Lord get an order, we move to the tune. 12 never lacking from Texas to Jackson. We been about action, the South be a faction. We got the numbers to
make you a fracture. My Bible is precept, now that's really matching. Go to the place where they put us on ships. Throw with the power, I summon a whip. Don't do no talking, I gave all the options. Now give me my Bible and let's get it poppin'. Shout out to Dallas that beat a platoon. Look to the east and then back for the boom. We been up fighting from 12 until noon. Up burn a big house and then find all the coons. Let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war. Bring me my sword, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war. Bring me my sword, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to
Give me a soldier, an officer, teacher, a reader, a flyer, a mic and a speaker. I gotta beseech him. I cut him, then pass it to deacon. The captain gon' feed him, and bishop gon' lead him. He bleeding, fatigued, anemic. Your pastor been dancing with demons. He fought like the season is treason. When brothers believing, they turning to leeches. Them times been screeching. Pull up and go. Wartime. No zodiac. Look at them 4 signs. It's Caesar and Jesus, a kingdom you need to be seeking and looking for your tribe. I got Judah and Ephraim in here. Bible got secrets to hear. Bringing it closer, it's near. Shifting it, changing the gear. Breaking and changing no fear. Making it plain and it's clear. Upright. Just around getting the foresight. Seeing the vision right from the beginning. But these niggas playing like Fortnite. We gotta repent for real. I want to stamp the seal. Bearing the sword, the shield. If it's a war, it's a kill. As it is written, you been through the deal. Take that.
Let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war. Bring me my sword, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war. Bring me my sword, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to
Let's go to war. Enemies scoffing and scheming. That scripture that we said before. Pull up and hop out with Bibles and precepts and cut up the demons like give them some more. Christ coming back with a legion, redeeming the people, the nation deceiving of war. And get them power to break all the heathen with a rod of iron, make them bleed and destroy. Get your faith fixed. Christians still stuck in the matrix. Your pastor for profit, a teacher for hire. Yeah, he a magician that play tricks. And we put in work, yeah, great bricks. And the South, the best man, Tay Diggs. And we from the bottom, yeah, straight out the mud. And we ready for rest like day 6. Now gather the troops. Purple shirts with the shine on their boots. Terrestrial till he give us a boost. Never hide, man, cause we on the news. The demons trying, but they know what to do. Romans 9, when I pull up on you. Verse 13, yeah, hey, eat them. And go make them bleed by the hands of the dirty South Kings. 12.
Let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war. Bring me my sword, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war. Bring me my sword, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war.
Bible strap, speaker on, and I'm lacing. Script. Kid, old man, now we ain't pushing high. Man, it's pushing chain, full throttle, angels all around me. Everything thought was carried down, Satan get behind me. Seek the laws in the fake, get you some peace and harmony. Kid, old man, now we ain't pushing high. Man, it's pushing chain, full throttle, angels all around me. Everything thought was carried down, Satan get behind me. Seek the laws in the fake, get you some peace and harmony. How long we simple, one less simplicity. I want white rose and all of the divinity. I'm trying to rule all the nations for all eternity. Making haste when I get the call like it's an emergency. Pushing this true daily like there ain't nothing else for me. Bible is a real book, the prophecies they run deep. What you gon' do when he come back just like a thief? Hating us at the gate, what we do dog is complete. We the only ones. Tired of seeing our people cleave to the other nations and they ways go up in the sea. I'm tired loving Biggie. That's a pet peeve. Our God's princes listening to the serpent, just like Eve. Temptation come, I might put some out to sleep. Bobbing in the spiritual battle. Don't forget the weed. Temptation come, I might just put some out to sleep. Don't stay out or put some work in what you say you believe. Kid, old man, now we ain't pushing high. Me, it's fishing chain, full throttle, angels all around me. I was carried down, Satan get behind me. Seek the laws in the fake, get you some peace and harmony. Kid, old man, now we ain't pushing high. Me, it's pushing chain, full throttle, angels all around me. Everything thought was carried down, Satan get behind me. Seek the laws in the fake, get you some peace and harmony. Why you out here worrying about big faces? We Bible strap, speak our own and our boots laces. I'm trying to get chasing, fighting demons, seeking counsel, you know spiritual racing. 3 times a day, seeking supplication, need all the strength to fill my obligation. You say you in the truth, but you ain't congregate. Hebrews 10 and 25, dog, you just fake. Who gon' lay a scourge? When you think you in the right, stop leaning on your own understanding. Like, why you won't forgive your brother? Instead, strike, feed your first love, and let your spirit go revive. Temptation come, I might put some out to sleep, bobbing in a spiritual battle. Don't forget the weed. Temptation come, I might just put some out to sleep. Don't stay out of put some work in what you say you believe. Kill the old man, now we ain't pushing high. Miss pushing chain, full throttle, angels all around me. Vain thoughts carried down, Satan get behind me. Seek the laws and the fake, get you some peace and harmony. Kill the old man, now we ain't pushing high. Miss pushing chain, full throttle, angels all around me. Vain thoughts
Let's go.
We're now live.
Hold on, T-Style, I know you want a piece of this. Let me talk to him real quick. You better wake your ass up. We been down too long. We about to take our kingdom back. Time to reclaim the throne. I need a brother that's down to ride, cause we about to go at they dome. Don't be scared, put that fear in check. We got to right these wrongs. Reconciliation, put on for my nation. 2 sticks back together. Got these heathen hating. I see fear in all they faces. Look like y'all deflated. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. I say reconciliation, put on for my nation. 2 sticks back together. Got these heathen hating. I see fear in all they faces. Look like y'all deflated. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Vindicated, big facts not insinuated. God's law, yeah, we demonstrated till Babylon get incinerated. Oh damn, 144 triple O, better know we ain't playing, but we the controller. Slaying the legion of demons, believe it, you see in the army of God, the soldiers. Steamroll over doctrines, John 3:6, stop it. You know the world is us. 2 sticks, that's us. Crack it in, that's us. No more room for a plus one touch us all. No walking the park till I'm walking dogs, till it's raining bombs like it's raining frogs. We pour our rap just to top it off. Yeah, flipping the scriptures, the wisdom of God. Riches I added up, pure and no additives. Hate the oppression, my people ain't mad enough. Man, I done had enough. Look how they channel us. I wanna channel the spirit of Christ. I see the vision, the kingdom in sight. Bright, the son of the father of lights. We the princes of the power. Come take a new shower. Daughter of Babylon dirty. Cleaning, they need some detergent. This ain't a 30 for 30. This is emergent. We gotta purge it. Factory, be the reset. Only come for be the precept. Water rise and get your feet wet. Let's go.
You better wake your ass up. We been down too long. We about to take our kingdom back. Time to reclaim the throne. I need a brother that's down to ride, cause we about to go at they dome. Don't be scared, put that fear in check. We got to right these wrongs. Reconciliation, put on for my nation. 2 sticks back together. Got these heathen hating. I see fear in all they faces. Look like y'all deflated. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. I say reconciliation, put on for my nation. 2 sticks back together. Got these heathen hating. I see fear in all they faces.
Hey y'all, quiet on the set. Turn your phones off.
Don't count down, just Shalom, shalom, Israel, Most High Christ bless. Hey, you are tuned in to the
Natives Hour, home of the 10 tribes.
Hey, I'm Captain Gad to my left.
Officer Dunn.
To my right.
Officer Asadai.
To his right.
Officer Jair.
To his right.
Officer Jonah.
To his right.
Officer Juggernaut.
And this is the Natives Hour. Come on, Michael, man. We need you to be on point, man. We ain't getting no introduction. We ain't getting no sound bites, no bombs, no clap. Turn them up. Good God Almighty. Here we go.
Right.
Here we
Come
go.
on now. We got to start this thing all right.
Goodness gracious.
Come on. Let's get
Try it out, man. Hey, test it out, bro. Just test it out. Hey, Nate, man. Hey, help him out, man. Goodness gracious. That's what I get for trusting in has to die. Trust that has to die. This what happens.
Right.
Brother, never mind.
Right.
This guy, man. Who's has to die? This guy. Go to camera 2. That guy right there. Are we live? How come I don't see nothing?
Yes, sir. We're live.
Well, not live. I mean, well, I don't see nothing on my phone.
Hi.
Let's
Call
get
you
these
Officer
likes
Bite
up.
Force. That's what they call him. Call him Officer Bite Force. Look, they got a bite force of a Rottweiler.
Dang.
All praises. Hey, today's class, put the thumbnail up. Put the thumbnail up. That brother got a bite force of a great white shark. Hey, put the thumb. Hey, can y'all throw it on the screen too, so we can see it? Or no? Is that possible? It's not possible. It's fine. I'll just read it from my phone. Today's class, we're gonna go Venezuela from oil nationalism to a Petro state. Boom. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Look at that. Do what y'all think, man. Y'all put a damn golden retriever on the ones and twos, bro. Y'all put a golden retriever. Hey, somebody say something. His mind is gone. Come on, Michael. Tighten up. Michael, tighten up, man. Come on, man. That's now twice. Third time, you go get fired on the show.
Right.
First time somebody got fired on the show.
First day of the job.
First day on the job. You fired. Come on, bro. Hey, so we're going to go over Venezuela, all right, from oil nationalism to a petro state. But some things we need to touch. Some things we need to bring out, all right? Let me get a script real quick. Go to Colossians 2 and verse 8 real quick. Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Hey, shout out to the bishops, the deacons. Shout out to the captains. Shout out to the men.
That's right.
The men that have been warring way before I was even born. Shout out to you, great men. Thank you, Micah.
Thanks for the hand clap.
Hey, Nate, are you able to do this? Are you able to do it, Nate? All right, switch out. All right. You sure you good, Nate? All right. Stay in the spirit, y'all. Stay in the spirit.
Yes, sir.
Colossians 2 and 8.
The book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy
And
vain deceit.
vain deceit. The Lord told us to beware. He told us because what? In these last days, what's going on? Philosophy and vain deceit. Philosophy and vain deceit. And guess what? We have been deceived. And it's showing. It's showing through our communities. It's showing through our school systems. It's showing through our families. It's showing to the world that Negroes are stupid.
Right.
I'm gonna just say it is what it is.
Right.
It's showing that black and Hispanic people don't know what the heck they talking about. We don't.
Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy
Do philosophy
and vain deceit,
and vain deceit. Go ahead.
after the tradition of men,
After the tradition of men.
after the rudiments of the world,
Come on.
and not after Christ.
Hey, go to the video, one black radical versus 20 black conservatives.
Oh, this is a thing?
One black radical versus 20 black conservatives. It should be, hold up, it's not going to be the first one. Out of the 3 I posted, it's going to be the second one. All right? And I want you to start at 7 minutes. Blow it up for us. I want you to start at 7 minutes. I want y'all to hear the arguments that black folk have with black folk. This is the arguments that we're having with each other about what? About our nation coming back to power or growing or thriving. Mm-hmm. This is what we argued about. So this is one black radical versus 20 black conservatives. I want y'all to listen. I hope nobody loses a brain cell. Make sure the volume's up, please.
So I take this conservatives are the The ones that are indoctrinated.
They both indoctrinated.
I was like, which
Okay.
one is the radical?
They both. The radical is the woman.
Unmuted on the YouTube.
The radical is the woman, but they both is crazy as hell.
Okay.
But at least the radical woman, she
A little more.
a little bit more. She pro-black.
Okay.
She talk about reparations, all this bull crap. We already know. Bishop went over that yesterday about money is not gonna help us.
Right.
We should be bought and redeemed without money. All right, but some stuff she say, I'm like, okay, she pro-black at least. These Negroes on the other side is crazy.
Right, Cap. The sister,
Everybody else is crazy.
Oh, I'm telling you.
the sister-
you gonna see. You gonna see.
the sister acknowledged, black folks need some help. The conservatives like, we don't need no
We
help.
good.
We free.
We good.
We got all the help we need.
Why you complaining?
Right.
This
Why?
good white man?
Hey, play it. Start at 7 minutes, and you're gonna go to 1741. Watch this.
Okay.
Peacemaker killed my.
Just yeah. You know how y'all can stop that? Just when you what it called? When you get ready, while we talking, play it so the commercial. Go. All right. Yeah, 7 minutes. That's fine. Just let it play. Let it play. All right, don't count down.
My name's Matt Nuclear.
Turn 'em up.
I
Hello, Matt.
appreciate-
Matt
sure.
Nuclear?
Matt Nuclear, yes.
Matt Nuclear, give me a better handshake than that. Let's
Thank
do
you.
it.
I
All right.
appreciate having this
Damn, she
conversation with a
pumped
beautiful
Stop.
black
Hey,
man.
Right there.
She felt the effeminacy in this guy.
And he's the conservative?
He's the conservative. Wow. He's a black conservative. Wow. She felt the femininity in his like his arm was like a spaghetti string. And she like, whoa, hold up, brother. Give me a better firm handshake, please.
Right.
Man up.
Man, right, basically. Man up. Man the hell up. Go ahead.
Yourself, this is nice, beautiful arena here. I disagree that reparations are necessary. I think the most important thing that's necessary right now for the black community would be the stopping of violence, especially black on black violence. I don't see how reparations is going to solve anything. You can give everyone here like a $50,000, especially people that are in the streets who are committing violent crimes consistently, a $50,000 check. It's not going to fix anything. It's not going to increase the median household income in the next 10 years by 10% or 20%. For example, we had the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882. We prevented Chinese people from getting citizenship
Now,
and
I
even
do
entering
agree
the
with
country.
him on that. Giving black folks more money ain't going to fix nothing because black people spend money like a water coming out of a doggone fire hydrant.
And they spend on unnecessary stuff.
On unnecessary
They're
stuff.
not going to join together.
And who they give it back to? They going to give it right back to the white man.
Right.
So I understand, and I agree with him on that. And get that scripture. Redeem without money. Yeah, I think what, 51? Or 50. Hold on, I got it right here. Yes.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 52 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught,
We sold ourselves for naught. Go ahead.
and ye shall be
And
redeemed.
we shall be, when it said we sold ourselves for not going into sin. And what?
And ye shall be redeemed
And we are going to be redeemed.
without money.
Jump over to chapter 55 and 1. The Lord said we're going to be redeemed without money. Money ain't going to save us.
Right.
Getting reparations, money is not going to save us. The white man gave all our black behinds and Hispanic behinds a damn stimulus check. Where's it at?
Right to your pocket.
Go.
Where's it at? Did anybody put it in a CD? Did anybody do a trust fund? Did anybody do buy some Bitcoin? Or did anybody do anything with that $1,200
a year? What, every year?
No, nobody did anything with it. We see a stimulus check and we say, damn, I got more money to do what? Evil stuff. I got more money to be a nigga.
That's the first thing come to our mind when you get money. Is
Yeah.
I.
Yep.
Right. We don't think to join together.
Nah.
To
we don't think.
divide it.
Yep. We don't look up ways to multiply it, to put it towards a great cause. What do? We buy more weed. You know, we say, oh, damn, I'm about to come up on a what? On a kilo.
I'm going to flip this.
I'm going to flip
Right.
this. We don't flip it legally. We flip it illegally.
Let me invest it in some bonds or something.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Or let me just buy something I can't afford.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this car that's gonna be repoed in two. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put down in this car that's about to be repoed in a month.
Right.
The hell is this?
I'm gonna buy some J's.
Just to
I'm gonna buy a
shine
chain.
for a little while.
That's crazy, bro. We buy everything else, but we go home to a dang rat roach infested shack.
Kids ain't got no school supplies.
But at least our kids, hey, I'm gonna tell you, what we do. Our kids look good in school, but they get F's. We'll go to school with J's. See, back in the day, when I was in high school, I don't know about y'all Aurorites. When I was in high school, we wore something called tall tees.
Oh, yeah. What?
Nah, y'all don't know about no tall
We
tees.
used to go to
bro.
lunch and grab a fresh white tee.
At lunch, see, that's what I said. Y'all don't know about no tall tees. We used to wear jabos. You know about jabos. We used to wear jabos with army fatigue. We called them we used to wear the army fatigue Reeboks.
Bring it out.
Come on, bro. Y'all know about that, man. Y'all know about that. You know what I'm saying?
I come from Reebok
Fubu.
Pump.
We used to rock Fubu all the time. You know what I mean? But guess what? We was horrible in school though. We was horrible in school.
That's true.
We was horrible. We wore the best clothes, shoe. Bro, my mom used to take us to Champs. See, y'all don't remember Champs, bro. Y'all don't remember Champs. Y'all remember Champs?
Yeah.
These guys. Yes, sir. Aurorites. Y'all don't remember Champs. Y'all don't remember Champs. Y'all remember Champs when Champs used to have to buy a pair of Air Force, get another one for free? Or you buy two pairs for $80? You get a white one and a black one, and that was your pair for the school year. And if somebody stepped on your shoes, that's all I had. Somebody stepped on your shoes, but you're going to have to either get down and clean it yourself. See, Aurorites don't learn about that. Damn. They grew up in the skinny jean era.
Dang.
They grew up in a skinny jean sag. How you sag skinny jeans?
Damn. Yeah, that's hard.
With a small ass shirt.
And dirty drawers.
Dirty drawers on. Like, damn,
Dirty
bro,
drawers
you've been
crazy.
sagging every day this school week.
Doodle stay.
And it's the same pair of drawers. You've been wearing the same pair of drawers. How we know? Because you've been sagging every day.
With a belt.
With a belt on.
How you got a belt on?
Dang, with a
And not
belt.
just a regular belt, a studded belt.
Damn.
The diamond studded belt.
Yep.
See, these brothers know, bro. They from Aurora.
Hey, Cap, that was after my era, Cap. We didn't wear skinny jeans in my era. I just got to make that clear.
I don't know about that.
Big and tall with the
Right.
Dickies, Air Forces on the bottom.
His brother lying.
Hey, go back to
We ain't wear
Isaiah
skinny
55.
jeans.
His
Yeah.
brother
Go by
lying.
Isaiah 55 and verse 1.
The book of Isaiah.
Remember, the Lord said we were going to be redeemed without money. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 1.
Come on.
Bring it out.
Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters.
And this water ain't talking about. Hey, matter of fact, see, now I gotta divert. Like I said, we got time tonight. Hey, pull up 28:19 baptism. Oh God. Show y'all.
They ain't talking about that water.
I ain't talking about that water. Pull up 28. It just happened, I think, today. 28:19 baptism. They rented out 50 big ass pools and baptized over 1,000 people. And saying all these people have come to the Lord.
We got
He did
It's
this
a video.
So, yeah.
He did this in England?
No, he did it at his church.
Oh, wow. Oh, he came back. Came out of hiding.
What, you found it? You found it? Y'all found it? Hello?
Make it full screen.
No, it's one. Yes, that's it. Yep, that's it. That is it. Yeah, that's it. It's 9 hours ago. Yeah. Yeah, they did it today.
Y'all like, share, and subscribe.
You got it? Come on, play it. You can play the first. Yeah. Play that one because that one a little longer. Come on, y'all. Yep, this is it. Blow it up, F11. 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 All right, never mind. Whatever. Stop. Pause.
I always play music
Pause.
with it.
Can you push F11? It's not doing nothing? All right. All right, just let us know it's not doing nothing. I'm sitting here saying F11 4 times. Thank you. Come on, play it. No, just let it play. Can't make this stuff up. Play it. She can't even get out the damn pool. Play it.
Act like they're really going through a transformation.
Bro, you know how dirty that water is? Bro, they're in Atlanta, right? What are they in Atlanta?
Yes, sir. Atlanta.
They're in Atlanta, bro.
Right. And they using little those swimming pools.
Yeah. Little blow-up pools.
Right. No, what you call it?
No
Chlorine.
Yeah.
No
filtering, nothing.
Right. No filtering, nothing.
So go back, read that script again.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 1.
Bring it
Ho,
out.
everyone that thirsteth,
Everyone that thirsteth,
come ye to the waters.
this ain't talking about 2819 baptism. They dipping your dirty behind in water. You gotta back at your house, your laptop's still on porn. Damn. All you did was press pause, go get baptized. You going right back home and finishing that pornography video.
What the hell is this?
You got a blunt in the car waiting to be smoked.
Just had an abortion.
Just had an abortion. Damn. You just told your husband he was a nigga. Damn. You just told your wife that she was a bitch.
Right.
You just slapped the hell out your wife.
The girlfriend.
The girlfriend. They ain't even married.
Right.
The damn girlfriend.
Or they dealing with sodomy.
Yeah. Talk about you need to get back. Read that. Let's see what the water talking about.
You want Ephesians?
Ephesians, yeah.
Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 26.
Come on. Bring it out.
That he might sanctify and cleanse it
Go ahead.
with the washing of water.
This is how you become washed. Watch this.
By the word.
That's what's going to wash you. That's what's going to clean you. Not dipping you in a doggone big kiddie pool with 1,000 other Negroes done pissed in and spit in and crazy. Read.
Ephesians.
Yeah, ooh.
Ephesians.
Go back to Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Ho, everyone that thirsteth.
Everyone that thirsteth.
Come ye to the waters.
Come ye to the commandments of God. Come ye to Christ. Go ahead.
And he that have no money.
He that have no money.
Come ye.
Go ahead.
Buy and eat.
Read.
Yea, come. Buy wine and milk without money.
Without money. Go ahead.
And without price.
And without price. Read.
Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread? And your labor for that which satisfieth not.
Read on.
Hearken diligently unto me.
Hearken diligently.
And eat ye that which is good.
What is good? The commandments of God is good. The faith in Christ is good. Read on.
And let your soul delight itself in fatness.
Delight itself in the wisdom of Christ. Delight yourself in who? Christ. Be washed by who? Christ. By what? Keeping the commandments and the faith that you're going to be redeemed. By who? Christ. That's why they don't believe in Christ. No way you could dip your behind in a muddy, pissy water and talk about say you believe on Christ.
Right.
No, it make no doggone sense.
And they've been doing that for years with no result.
Yes. They've been baptizing crackheads. They don't make no sense. How your pastor baptize you in water? He in the water, but he ain't clean.
The hell is this?
That don't make no sense.
Why you done got baptized 3 times?
You done been baptized, what, 3-4 times?
The first one didn't work?
Right. You don't come to a realization and be like, okay, we've been doing this for years, decades, centuries, and no results. So something's got to be wrong.
Something's got to be wrong.
But they don't realize it.
Don't see it. Don't see it because it's emotional. That's why they all came out the water crying. Because they feel good. It make them feel good about the sin they about to go commit. Go back to the video. You can scratch 2019. Go back to the original video. Yeah, the black, yep. So this brother say you can give people money and they still not gonna do right. And I agree with that. And he said you need to fix black on black crime. I agree with that. But how do you fix it? You fix it by keeping the commandments of God. You fixing it by knowing who you are, coming back to your nationality, and actually believing that that's who you are. Because if you don't, you can say, well, I'm Israel. But you don't believe it, so you still see your brother as a nigga. You got to come back to your nationality and repent as a Israelite. That's how we fix right. Crime. So he gonna bring up the Chinese, run it back a little bit and let him. Yep, I said a little bit, not 2 minutes. Damn, Nate, forearm strong over there. Come on.
But reparations are necessary. I think the most important thing that's necessary right now for the black community would be the stopping of violence, especially black on black violence. I don't see how reparations is going to solve anything. You can give everyone here like a $50,000 check, especially people that are in the streets who are committing violent crimes consistently. A $50,000 check, it's not going to fix anything. It's not going to increase the median household income in the next 10 years by 10% or 20%. For example, we have the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882. We prevented Chinese people from getting citizenship and even entering the country. We discriminated against them and basically put them under apartheid, even here in the United States, yet they have the highest median household income. How is that possible? How come they don't complain and feel entitled consistently to beg for reparations and beg for this when they are killing each other 90% of the time, which is the rate that black people kill each other, according to the FBI?
Oh, young Matt.
Yet white people are the oppressors.
I'm not sure where your education came from, but they lied to you.
Stats don't lie, though.
Statistics lie all the time. So let's start there, particularly when the statistics are coming from the sources that gain from the statistics being shown a different way. So if you're gonna start your argument on stats don't lie, you've already lost the argument. They lie. They lie all the time. One, comparing Chinese people who are immigrants that made a choice to come to the United States and comparing the continued effort of black people to ground themselves in a nation that continues to make impediments for them to show and live and exist in their true citizenship is a false equivalency.
I don't believe that happens at all. No one here is in.
Are you
being
acting
impinged
right
on
now?
anything.
Do you really believe
I'm telling
this?
the truth. There's no systemic racism that I've experienced here in America. What system is racist? I think the only racism we've actually seen recently, systemic racism that we've seen, is the application of systemic racism against white people. The University of Western Washington, for example.
Wow.
Stop. What? What is he talking? This is the thing. The thing with black conservatives is, just like Cap was bringing out, you can bring up the evils that our people do, but what black conservatives do is, just like we saw with the 2819 church, they worship the white man. They glorify what the white man does to the point that they don't even see what the white man did to put us in this situation, to further our affliction.
They don't even see themselves as black, but also they don't see that they themselves have been put into the same trap. Damn. They don't even see it. This nigga has been put in the same trap. She's bringing out a situation. He's like, nah, this white man been good to me. I don't know what you talking about. I don't see no systemic racism. I don't see it. If anything, I think black people are systemically racist to white people. How, Sway?
We don't have no system set up to oppress. I cannot stop no white man from moving nowhere. I can't stop him from getting no job. I can't force bad education on him. I can't force him to believe the Bible and see that Jesus is a black man. I ain't burned no cross in nobody's lawn. I never, this is crazy. And another thing, Amanda Seals is not a radical. She's an actress. This is a comedian. What other community goes to comedians and actresses to be like, hey, tell us about what we're suffering?
And I'm wondering, how can he explain the fact, that's what I want to see, how are white people going through systemic racism?
Hey, he about to bring up, I'm going to tell you, right? This how he's saying black people, and I'm going to give an example, but he about to give you another example. He's saying that the people that's being oppressed have come together to form a method so that they aren't oppressed anymore. That is systemic racism towards the people that is oppressing them. So that's like, right? When the KKK, right? Go around killing everybody. Go around killing black folk. We form a group of black people
I get you.
to protect our people from being murdered. We form a town and call it Black Wall Street, what is it? Tulsa, Oklahoma. Greenwood. We come together and say, hey, we're going to make sure that y'all are not discriminated against. We're going to keep this town black. Right. That's systematic racism towards everybody else that's not black. Well, the whole purpose of the town was to keep our people safe.
So therefore, we must remain oppressed.
There you go.
To prevent systematic racism towards everybody else.
There you go. Black people, bro, it's just, the slaves are never going to get that, Jeremiah. No. Jeremiah refused to let them go.
Got you. 50-33.
Yes, 50-33. Bro, they refuse to allow black people to feel safe. They refuse. If you feel safe, the white man say, oh, you're racist. If you call out what white people did against black folk, you're racist. If you call out what the white man did against the so-called Hispanics, you're racist.
Right. And also, black people refuse to let Egypt go.
Yeah.
They or you know, Babylon go.
They love America, man.
They want to remain in
we the same people, bro.
The same people.
The same doggone people. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 33.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Thus said the Lord.
The children of Israel.
The children of Israel are you so-called Hispanics. You so-called Native Indians. And watch this. Read on.
And the
reason why, so let me break it down. Because when you got the so-called Hispanics that don't even identify themselves as Hispanic no more. Latinx. What's the other ones? Chicano. What's the other ones, Yakanan?
Venezolanos.
Okay, come on, give us some more.
Latinos.
Latino.
Yeah.
When you say Hispanic, well, I'm not Hispanic.
I'm a Spaniard.
If your behind was here before the white man got here, your ass is Northern Kingdom.
I know black.
You know black. I know black like these. I black like these.
Nunca.
I black like these. I don't black like these.
They even call themselves Spaniards.
Yeah, Spaniards, conquistadors. But the Lord said, read it again.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Go ahead.
The children of Israel.
The children of Israel, you so-called Hispanics, the indigenous of the land.
And the children of Judah.
When it says Judah, it's talking about you so-called African Americans, you so-called Jamaicans, West Indies, you so-called Haitians from the island of Haiti. Read on.
Were oppressed together.
The Lord said we going through the same oppression. We going through the same atrocities that this white man is putting us through. Everything that the black man has been through, the Hispanic man has been through. The Native American man has been through. And it's continually happening. Read on.
And all that took them captives.
It says all nations have taken us captive. All nations. Because ain't nobody fighting for us to be free. You got nations, right. Bro, you got the EU, that will say Netanyahu has committed war crimes, but won't say that America has committed war crimes against their own citizens of America.
Right.
Nobody has ever deemed the president of America as a war criminal for the things that they have done against blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans.
Right. They want
genocide.
To bring that up.
Yeah, they don't want to bring it up. Genocide is happening right here in America.
They could at least be like, hey, can you just give them back their land?
Nothing. Why? Read it again.
And all that took them captives.
All that took us captives. We think because Chinese come to America as immigrant that they see us as the same people. Or the Arabs come to America as immigrant that they see us as the same people. Or the Irish come to America as immigrant, Japanese as immigrant, the Russians, they come in as immigrant. Black people really think that these people see us as the same people. The Chinese man come to America as an immigrant and still say, nigga, I'm over you.
The hell is this?
The Russian man come to America and still say, you don't speak no English. You from Russia.
You don't speak English.
Right.
The Arab come to America as an immigrant and lock their doors when they see too many black folks in front of their 7-Eleven. Tell all the kids coming from school, leave your backpacks out the door. I had to go through that. We couldn't go to, it was a 7-Eleven right across the street from our school. We couldn't bring our backpacks to 7-Eleven. The Arab man was like, no, nigga. And you know what? It's 2 at a time.
Right. They think you're going to steal.
Automatically, they say, yeah, these niggas are criminals. They evil. They prone to what? Criminal activity. We got to watch them. They prone to violence. We got to watch them. Hurry up and die. Read it again.
Thus saith
they refuse.
And all that took them captive.
All that took us captives. All these nations have taken us captive. Read.
Held them fast.
Held us fast. They not letting us go. They not letting us go. How come white folk didn't have a damn problem? Excuse my language. Excuse me.
Come on.
Yeah, bring it up.
Didn't have a problem with us breastfeeding their babies. Didn't have a problem with us cleaning their toilets. Didn't have a problem with cooking their dinners. Didn't have a problem with them picking their cotton.
Building their house.
But then when we got free, what they say?
Y'all
nigga,
lazy.
you lazy and we don't want you around in our neighborhood. What you mean? We built the neighborhood. When we was in slavery, your ass didn't want us to leave. But now we can't be slaves no more. Nigga, get out of our neighborhood. Get out of our neighborhood. Red line, oppression, systematic oppression. We gotta put things together so these niggas don't rise up against us. Neighborhood watch. We gotta do Trayvon Martin. Damn. We gotta do it. But when we were slaves, they didn't want to let us go. They said, nah, niggas. It was a week, bruh. The white man said, I would rather die than let niggas be free.
Message.
I would rather die. I'd rather me die, my son die, his son die, his son die. I would rather lose generations of my people than ever let you niggas and Hispanics be free.
That's why they bombed Black Wall Street.
That's why they bombed it. That's why they had the war.
Right. That's why they got school to prison pipeline.
Destroy this whole country to make sure you don't leave that
Sure,
field.
you don't get that.
Right.
Finish that, bro. Just finish it. Then go ahead. What you gonna say, Jonah? Finish that.
And all that took them captives.
And all that took us captive.
Held them fast.
Held them fast.
They refused to let them go.
Now they say, ICE say, you got to leave this country. But the so-called Hispanics built 90% of all buildings in America. What are you talking about? They picked the orange field. They in the sugarcane field. They in the banana field. They doing things that white folk don't want to do. But now it's like, they got to go. They got to go. The truth is here. America know. The white man know the Bible. The white man know that Judah is here in America, and we cannot allow no Israelites to be here with him. We cannot allow no Issachar to be amongst Judah. We cannot allow no Reuben. We cannot allow no Asher. We cannot allow no Zebulon. We cannot allow these Hispanics, Northern Kingdom, to be amongst Judah. Let's make up laws to get them the hell away from Judah. But the deed is already done. It's too late. You can't stop the word. It's too late. You finished that?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Jonah. What you gonna say?
It's like y'all bringing up, Cap. It's a lose-lose situation being in the land that you was brought to as a slave. You know, it kind of go to the two sides black people always pick from is, conservative or liberal. You can say radical, however you want to put it. But it's like one side want to fit in with American society, and we've seen how integration has done us as a people. We still at the bottom. We still get the worst resources, education. And then we've seen on the other side, when it comes to separating and getting our own, like y'all mentioned, Rosewood, Black Wall Street, Philadelphia in 1985. White folks don't want us to leave, or white folks want us to leave after slavery. Then when we do leave and do something for ourselves, then it's, hey, well, y'all doing a little bit too good. Y'all putting a little bit too much together, and they bomb us.
You know what's crazy? I guarantee you, let Trump say slavery is now legal again. Guess the first thing they gonna want niggas to be? In their neighborhoods.
Right.
Come on back.
100%.
Come back, niggas.
Yep.
Come back, niggas. I missed you.
Yes, sir. Easily.
I missed you. Go and pick that cotton, nigga. Go ahead and fix that car, nigga. Hey, Big Mama, get your Big Mama behind back in that kitchen. Hey, you know what? Pearl, give Big Mama your baby so she can breastfeed him. They gonna want us back. Tell you, man, these people are evil as hell, man.
All right.
Go ahead. Y'all put y'all scripts. Y'all got scripts.
Oh, I got a script.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Also, it was an article about Trump have like two, like a GMC and a Ford Ranger with an ICE in front of the Capitol. So now they got more jobs for people to join ICE to the poor people.
Bro, they giving $50,000 bonuses, $80,000 bonuses to join ICE. To join ICE. You like, damn, I'll join ICE for a day. Give me that bonus. Hey, but that's the mindset.
Yeah.
They like, hey, we need to promote. Who they trying to promote? They trying to promote, huh?
They trying to make Judah do it.
They know they can't get Judah to do it. They trying to get white people in Northern Kingdom to join ICE, bro.
Damn.
That's what they trying to do. You don't see Judah on no ICE team. Judah might be in the feds, the FBI, the police department, sheriff department, but you don't see Judah on no doggone ICE team. You see white people and you see Northern Kingdom. Chicanos. That's the mission. That's the goal. We gotta. They trying to go get the what they call them?
American.
The traitors.
Yeah.
The traitors of their own people.
Cause dissent amongst.
Yeah, and you got
themselves.
Northern Kingdom that truly believe that illegal immigrants are evil as hell. Right. But what are you talking about?
That's your cousin.
What are you, bro? Just because you was born in America with your papers, somebody that wasn't born in America come from the border, they gotta go. You ostracizing them? They evil as hell.
All right, we destroyed.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Hey, let this play on.
Right.
Because it gets good.
Has been trying to segregate dormitories, using black-only dormitories because black people feel
run it
safer
back a
amongst each
little
other.
bit. Run it
But
back
they're
a little
more
bit.
likely to kill.
Yeah.
All the time. One, comparing Chinese people who are immigrants that made a choice to come to the United States and comparing the continued effort of black people to ground themselves in a nation that continues to make impediments for them to show and live and exist in their true citizenship is a false equivalency.
I don't believe that happens at all. No one here is in.
Are you
being
acting
impinged on
right now?
anything.
Do you really
I'm
believe
telling
this?
the truth. There's no systemic racism that I've experienced here in America. What system is racist? I think the only racism we've actually seen recently, systemic racism that we've seen, is the application of systemic racism against white people. The University of Western Washington, for example, has been trying to segregate dormitories, using black-only dormitories because black people feel safer amongst each other. But they're more likely to kill each
That's
other.
what I'm saying.
Exactly what you said.
Stop. Why? Wait a minute. If there's no racism, what would make a whole group of black students to say, I feel safer amongst other black students at this particular college? If there's no racism going on. If there's no racism going on, why would you feel safer with your people than you do everybody else?
There has to be a cause and effect.
It's got to be cause and effect.
You know, black people are the most loving people on earth. They like you were saying, Officer Jonah, that conservative brother ain't no different than Amanda Seals. She wants to be close to the liberal white folk that's just gonna let her have abortions and be gay and put blonde in her hair.
Right.
He no different. He just want to marry his woman.
This is a great example why they're trying to block the 1619 project, why they're removing statues, because to further brainwash our people. There's gonna come a time, they're planning for a time that our everything is wiped out, and we'll all be thinking like this.
And that's
what they want. But remember, Bishop went over yesterday. A phenomenon. A godly phenomenon. What is it? God-like phenomenon. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna go to 2 Maccabees 4 real quick, chapter 4 and verse 13. Yes, 4 and 13.
The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 4 and verse 13.
Because like Officer Don said, this mindset is the same mindset that was in our people in the time of the Greek captivity. He in his mind, He an American, and ain't no difference between him and Biff. They the same dude. Keith. Yeah, I got black Keiths. Go ahead, read that. Biff, some random white guy. That's his best friend, Biff. Go ahead. Come on.
Now such was the height of Greek fashions and increase of heathenist manners.
Greek fashions. You can substitute the word Greek with American. We're at the height of American fashion right now. And we our minds are so like messed up. Fried. This man, we fried, we cooked. He think he white. Read.
Through the exceeding profaneness of Jason, that ungodly wretch, and no high priest.
And just like Cap was bringing out, those are the traitors among us, the traitors in the black, Hispanic, and Native American community who will sell their people out for a buck to get closer to massa. Jump down to verse 16, or verse 15.
Verse 15. Not setting by the honors of their fathers.
The honors of our fathers is in this Bible. But Christianity has messed our mind up so much that Amanda Seals got blonde hair and this brother think he white. That's why he ain't got no lineup. Read.
But liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
That's what they arguing about. This is not a radical versus conservative conversation. This is which one of our masters is better. I think Joe Biden better. I think Donald Trump better. They both treat you like garbage. Read verse 16.
Verse 16. By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them.
And that's the thing. Donald Trump gotta turn the heat up on black and Hispanic people. Because we think we good here.
Right.
We think we chilling.
Actually believe there's no systemic racism. I mean, actually believe it. You take a person that has not experienced anything, like Lil Wayne said, I ain't never had nothing happen to me. The first thing he mentioned, that white dude who saved his life. Well, it's crazy.
But yet he grew up in one of the poorest neighborhoods that was orchestrated by a system of racism.
They just dropped a documentary about Katrina. Ooh. The things that happened, and you got white folk that was saying we was making sure niggas wouldn't come into our neighborhood. They was killing people.
They were hunting them.
They were hunting them in trucks, hunting them.
Damn. Yeah.
So hey, we gotta do a better than what they do. Bro, how Lil Wayne gonna say that he from damn Louisiana?
Right, like
New Orleans. He from New Orleans.
Crazy level of racism and violence. That the situations that we be put in, like the brother trying to bring out, he trying to bring out that black people just mean to black people in a vacuum. No, it's because of racism.
Right.
We've been forced to. A crab ain't supposed to be in a bucket. That's why they pull each other down. A crab's supposed to be out in the ocean swimming. We was brought here. Finish verse 16 real quick.
By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them, for they had them to be their enemies.
Their enemies, like Cap just brought out, they running around hunting us, gunning us down. But what?
And avengers.
So we supposed to go to the same white man that kill us. I'm supposed to live and want to be in the same dorm as a white man that gonna call me a nigga, that gonna put all type of racist stuff on just be all type of profane and lewd around me, and I'm just supposed to be cool with that?
But he thinks so, yes. That's what he's saying, yes.
Because he's
saying they're not going to do all that.
Hey, just wait. It get better, y'all. It get better. Hey, let it play.
White people are ever to kill them. That's just the truth. You have King Von rapping about killing other black men. Why should I think that the white man is the oppressor when black men are more likely to kill me?
Oh my God, this is scary. You need to think about me as your mama. Do not talk to me in that fashion. So let's check that now. Okay? So on a basic level, we have to understand that systemic racism is grounded in the realities that black people have not been considered an equal human being in this country since its onset. So there's simply no way to make the argument that there isn't systemic racism, and we have seen in very clear ways the system operate in an organically racist way. Do not cut me off. When we talk about systemic racism, we can start with even the fact that redlining, which was implemented to discriminate black communities. Are you shaking your head that redlining doesn't exist?
He's shaking his head no. Stop.
He's
shaking his head no, but redlining was a thing, and it still is a thing. It's done under the table. Back then, it was done openly, but then they say, it's outlawed in 1980. That's bullcrap. Now it's done under the table. How the hell, if this white man go into this bank to get a loan for the same house that I want a loan on, how is his rate lower than mine? How his loan is approved, same credit, hell, my credit could be better. I could be making more money. How is this white man approved for this loan, but I'm not approved for this loan? If we both, the only thing that's different about us is our skin color.
Well, that's
the hell is this?
And that's proven. And that's proven by you just drive through their
proven.
neighborhood.
Yeah, that's proven.
You might see one, but that's just like these high top jobs. You're gonna see one black person.
Bruh, you gotta
same
be,
with the neighborhood.
Yes, you gotta be a doggone what do they call it?
Entertainment.
Anomaly. How you say the word?
Anomaly.
Anomaly. You a doggone anomaly. If you got one white dude, one black dude in the midst of white neighbors, this dude is a doggone anomaly.
Phenomenon.
Like, bro, how did you do this?
Hey, that's like Chris Rock. He was just like, I'm a millionaire. You know what my next door neighbor does? He's a dentist. Come on. Not the best dentist ever. A dentist.
Hey, Cap, that's what Bishop was going into yesterday, right? Can I get a script, Cap? Zechariah 1:15.
Bring it out.
Zechariah 1 and yes, just read 15. Because the sister's on point when she say it's sisters in place that are against our people. And the brother not acknowledging that is crazy as hell. Read that.
Zechariah chapter 1 and verse 15. Come on. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
God say he's displeased at all these white folks that think America's going to last forever. Think black people ain't never going to wake up. God said that displeases him. Go ahead.
For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
Right, because putting us in slavery was not pleasurable to our Father, to the Most High. So God said he was a little displeased, but white folks, they helped forward our affliction. Meaning what? Bishop went into it yesterday. Right after slavery, you had black codes. Right. You had the Jim Crow era, lynching, all the way up to the HOA and redlining, convict leasing. These are all what? Systems that was put in place after so-called we was free that still keep us at the bottom. And that's what the sister goes into.
How you set somebody free but then place on them conditions that you know they're never going to get away from? Yeah. How you set that? It's like, hey, man, go ahead and set this dog free. This dog been chained to this fence for 400 years. But before you set the dog free, you make sure that it's about to run into a lake full of alligators. Right. Bud, I'm going to set you free, man. You've been a good dog to me. You never bit me. You never growled. You always barked when intruders came in. But I got to let you free. The dog like, ruff, ruff. The dog like, the dog happy as hell. The dog like, I'm free. And jump into the damn alligator-infested lake and die.
Damn.
Murder. That's what these white folks did.
Right.
That's what these white folks did, man. They said Jim Crow. Yeah, you couldn't even laugh out loud. Why you think when black people laugh, what they do?
Walk away.
Run.
They run away from each other.
Come on.
They hold their mouth.
Damn.
And they run away.
That's crazy.
That's what black people do. It's a custom, man. We accustomed to that. Right. We can't laugh in front of him. Bro, we can't laugh loud. Right. We can't laugh around each other. We always separate when we laugh. But we got to hit each other when we laugh. To show humor.
The genetic humor, like I gotta stop you. I don't want Master to know we having fun.
It's crazy, man.
Because what we say when something too funny at the job, hey, chill, bro, chill.
Hey, man.
Like, hey, somebody might come around and hear us laughing too loud. Hey, chill.
Hey, bro. It's a serious moment right now. It's a serious moment.
That's that trauma that's built into our DNA. That's the curses. That's the curse. Right? Hey, one thing from what you brought out, it says with the heathen that are at ease. So this brother trying to go to bat for these people like they really being hurt by quote unquote systematic racism. But God said they are at ease. He chilling.
They forward our affliction. I mean, they went so far to where they went into indoctrination, just like the boarding schools, the education system. Come on! And this is the result of that now. Now they can sit back. The Willie Lynch letter, it shows like what they did to us systematically over time, and this is the result of it. Now we're completely mentally destroyed.
Hey, that's heavy you say that, bro. That's heavy you say that. It's gotta be a system if the results are the same. It's gotta be a system. A system was thought about. a curriculum was thought about, if the results are the same, that tells you you're in a what? A system, a built system that was thought about, methodically thought about, to make sure that every black, Hispanic, Native American man and woman ends up getting the same verdict for their lives.
Right.
Damn.
It's a system.
Come on! Because they mentioned music, right? And the media. Yeah, we make some crazy music, right? But the media, the Jewish man that owns, the music, the labels, they push that like crazy. We got brothers that rap about good stuff, but you ain't see it. You see sisters twerking, right? You see, like they said, King Von talking about killing each other, right? But they are the ones that's furthering that agenda, furthering that imagery to our people. Not all our people's like that.
Well,
but when you look at the media,
go think about it though. You can't be a rapper unless you rap about that. It's part of the system.
Because even sisters that rap about something conscious. Lauryn Hill, you don't see her. Lauryn Hill is gone. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, Lauryn Hill used to rap about some good stuff and sing about some good stuff, and then they say she went crazy.
Right.
She had to. Y'all don't remember that?
Yeah.
She was in the rehab for a long time and came out of rehab and lost her voice and all types of stuff, and she made another album. What they call it when there's no music?
Acoustic
album. And in her album, bro, you listen to that acoustic album, she talks about some heavy stuff. One of them is called Get Out. I get out from oppression. Bro, she go in, man. She went through a lot of stuff, But now they say, well, they deem her crazy.
Right. Hey, Cap, to your point real quick, because they say, the slaves that was taken was, we was royalty. You know what I'm saying? We was carpenters and lawyers and doctors, right? You look at the time of slavery, many of the inventions were invented from slaves, right? The stoplight, so on and so forth. But yet now the playing field is equal, according to this dude. Slavery has ended, and black folks just always in the ghettos. Black folks is always poor, and white folks always got the best jobs when the playing field is even. Like you said, Cap, the results show you that it's a system that we locked into.
It's a blueprint. Right. We've already formulated the blueprint, and we made sure this blueprint is gonna make sure that you niggas ain't gonna never get ahead, and you gonna fight, and you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pacify you. And then another generation gonna go, and then the next generation gonna realize that they've been pacified. What they gonna do? They gonna fight, and then we're gonna pacify you. That's the system, man. It's the same cycle every year. I mean, every other generation, you got brothers that stood up for their people, and what happened? They were murdered, and then their sons and daughters were what? Pacified, and then they grew up and said, "Oh yeah, the white man's good. Yeah, I know. Back in the day, they used to do that." And then they die, and then they sons like, "Hey man, we oppressed. What the hell? Why they keep doing these police shootings? What's going on? We rise up. What they do? Stimulus checks, pacified. It's the same. It's the same thing. We gotta shut these niggas up. What we do? Give them jobs. Give them something to do. It's the same thing."
Hey, Cap, it's not just a system, it's business. Like Willie Litch said, and with a business, you got a business plan. I know I put in this much money, this is going to be my return on investment. I know if this happens, I got a contingency plan for this. The white man don't play about his money, and we are his money. We are his, we good economics. We cargo to them.
As time go on, you find out that we have less and less revolutionaries and more indoctrinated or the people that just believe that we're good.
Hey, you know why? Hey, I was thinking about this today, bro. You know what's got to happen? 2/3 of our people have to remain evil. They have to. So, bro, we look at it, we think, man, how the hell nobody else see what's going on? It's the system. It's like the Matrix. The Matrix have little glitches to where certain people realize, like, hold on, man, I just saw that cat twice. What the hell going on there? And then they all look at him like, what? What'd you say? I just saw that same cat. And they say, hold up, hey, something going on. They reset it, but we got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Certain people realize that this is the Matrix. Y'all gotta watch the movie, man. If y'all ain't never seen the movie, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But certain people gonna wake up, and the system that was done by the agents, it was a systematic system. They was using us as batteries, just like they doing today.
Come on.
Using us as batteries to fuel their kingdom. But some people are going to wake up and realize that they're actually greater than these agents. And in the real world, they're not actually people. They're demons. It's just, it's just stuff I think about. But the 1/3 gonna wake up and realize we're tired of this. We have to repent.
Come on.
2/3 gonna remain in that system that was created to keep them in a loop forever. Same loop over and over and over and over. Same thing, bro. You got women. I seen this video the other day. You got sisters that still do the same. Sister 50 years old still smoking weed with her 15-year-old daughter. Smoking weed. Bro, going to the club. I seen this TikTok video, this fat black woman, 60 years old, going to the club with her granddaughters. I'm like, what the heck? People still do this?
How can that be comfortable for you?
This is crazy, bro. That's because it's a loop. We don't realize it because we're out the loop.
Right.
But when you look at these videos, you say, how is this still happening? It's because they're still stuck in the loop.
Right.
We not in the loop no more. Now we outside looking at the loop, telling your behind to get out the doggone loop.
Right. Right. And that loop is horrible.
Come on.
It's just like abortion. We didn't have it at first, or we didn't believe in it. And over time, that loop just continually start growing, and people started being sucked into that loop. It's like women wearing pants. We wore dresses first, and, continuing to get sucked in that loop. And then it's just like the whole society now. You just think you're American and you don't have no history. Past.
Like you said, they normalize it.
Normalize it.
Hey, speaking of abortion, we're going to move on for this video.
All right.
Go to the next one. Speaking of abortion, you're in the spirit when you said that. You're going to start at 1402. Yes, yep, that's the one. 1402. Speaking of abortion. Yep, still, yep, same, yep. Blow it up. Before you play it, blow it up. 1402. All right. 1402. And I want you, now, like you said, that's fine. Just let it play. I'll talk. Like you said, officer, the abortion is part of the loop. The abortion is a part of the loop. And we went over this last week. But I saw this video. I said, damn, we got to touch this right here. About that abortion. 1402. Let it play.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
So basically, okay, that's fine. Just let it play and pause it. Mute it, let it play. So this video is one pro-lifer versus 20, what did I say, pro-choice? Yeah, versus 20 pro-abortion activists. So we're gonna see who comes up next, and we're gonna listen to the things that this person says as a pro-abortion activist. Go ahead.
Hi, what's your name?
Jax Prince. Nice to
Jax,
meet you.
nice to meet you. I'm Lila.
So, based off, you've given incredible points. Genuinely and truly, I'm learning quite a bit.
Thank you.
So, for the people that you say have the abortion young, how old do I look, out of curiosity?
You're never supposed to answer that, right?
No, go ahead. By all means.
Will you tell me you'll do me if I do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
deal.
All right, you are 25.
I appreciate that. Add about 10 more years. So,
Okay.
by
You
your
look
logic,
awesome.
thank you.
You look amazing.
By your logic, I should be in that age range of people who abort, let's say, who should be feeling the regret and everything. If I had carried to term, I would be labeled a drug-addicted black mother, and if I had kept the baby, I would have been labeled a incompetent single mother. So my question for you is, what is your perception of how I should feel about my abortion?
Stop. She said, if I'd have had my baby, I'd have been labeled an incompetent single mother. But aborting your baby labels you an incompetent black woman, an incompetent black mother. You're incompetent. That's why you aborted your baby, you dummy. How the hell you incompetent for trying to be a mother? For learning how to be a mother? No, you're incompetent because you didn't even try to be a mama. That means you are incapable of believing that you was a mother. That's incompetent. So what the hell is she talking about with this pink and blonde hair? With the black tips, with the black roots. I can't stand that. I can't stand with sisters with blonde hair. You can see they black hair roots in their head.
Come on.
God, I can't stand that. Come on. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So a couple things. First of all, sometimes the regret happens later in life. It's not within even 5 or 10 years. The trauma they feel might come out later when they have their own other children or grandchildren. So every woman, it's going to be different. Sometimes it's immediate. Sometimes it takes years. I mean, I think you're amazing. I think if that's what you've overcome in your life, I think that's incredible. And you should be proud of overcoming so many tough things in your life. It does break my heart that if you're sharing you had an abortion, that there could be a child, I don't know how old they'd be, 10 years old today, who would be cheering you on, saying, go get him, Mom, you got this.
I can promise
And
you
think-
that would not be the case, because I can almost promise you that would not be the case, because I say again, I'm in a domestic violence shelter. I've got a dog I can barely take care of. You're expecting
Stop. So you aborted the baby, you kept the dog. Can I get a bomb?
The hell is this?
Can I get a bomb? You aborted the baby, but kept the dog. That's that loop.
Yeah. I was
That's
just
that
gonna
loop,
say
bro.
that.
We crazy as hell.
Crazy.
She said, I got a dog that I can barely take care of. I can afford a baby.
Meaning she was trying, Cap.
Yeah, she's trying to take care of that dog.
She's trying with the dog.
She ain't letting that dog. She took that dog to the damn domestic violence shelter. Well, I guarantee you, it's women in there that would rather be around a baby than a damn dog. I guarantee you. I have a dog. I don't need a baby. Go ahead.
That's crazy. She can do the things it takes to have the baby, but she want to make up an excuse. She want to put the dog over the baby, basically. She want to look at the baby as nothing. You know, like, oh, this is.
Yeah, because
then she's saying I was in a domestic violence situation. So because this man used to beat me, the baby that I'm having from him, I don't want. I'm going to kill his baby. I'm going to do this to spite him. I can't beat him, but I could kill his baby. I don't want to kill him, but I could kill his baby with no repercussions. I'm going to do something to him that's going to be worse than me putting him in jail. That's going to be worse than me putting my hands on him. I'm going to kill his baby. Damn! Go ahead.
Hosea, let's get a scripture real quick. Man, that's the mindset of these women. That's that who think about abortion. Man, they don't care one lick about that baby's life at all. Let's read that. Which one? 4 and 6.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
That knowledge is the knowledge of God. Their knowledge is the knowledge of the system that they have been sucked into.
Come on!
Right? That's their knowledge. They don't consider life. They don't consider who they are as a person. Look at her hair. Right? Her hair is gold and pink. That's the knowledge that she have. Her knowledge is of this world, is of her oppressor telling her this is how you should be. This is how you should live your life. Right? With basically strings attached to her. Puppet. She's a puppet. Right? To the system of the world, which is destruction to our people. And now we are destroyed. Read.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge.
We reject knowledge. We reject thou shalt not kill. We reject, thou shalt not be amongst these other nations.
Don't commit adultery. We reject that
Come
stuff. Thou shalt not covet. We reject that stuff. Don't lie. Don't be a talebearer. We reject all that stuff.
Yes, sir. We reject it all. Thou shalt get married. We reject it. We reject all that stuff. Now we're just the walking dead, right? This is an example of us being the walking dead.
Come on.
Read.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Now the Lord just giving you over into your own vile affections. Right? Giving you over to the stupidity of the knowledge that you have. And it's showing just through your speech. It's showing through your just by looking at you. Decision making.
Come on.
It's showing through your appearance. It's just showing. So he's giving you over. Now all you got to do is just walk up on TV and just by seeing curly blonde hair, pink hair, all that stuff, we know, okay, you destroyed. Just by seeing the hook in your ear, in your nose, just by seeing what come out your mouth, you destroyed.
Come on.
The Lord giving you over to that. There are more.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
The Lord said, since we've forgotten the laws, we don't acknowledge him, he will also reject us. And that's what's happening.
And our children. Hey, go back to the video. Yep, that's what's happening, bro. These are the kids. These are the kids of the parents that forgot the laws of God, and the Lord have rejected us. Play it. Spaceball.
You're expecting me to sit here and let you tell me how I'm supposed to feel. You're trying to scare me.
I'm not telling you how to feel.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm not telling you how to feel.
With your statistics
but
and
I
your
am telling you that
information,
your
with
baby,
your statistics and your information, with your statistic and your information,
your baby had a right to live.
You are completely wrong because yes,
and I wish someone
yes.
had been helping you.
She said
That's
you
the
are
other thing.
completely wrong. This white woman cares more about black babies than this black woman does.
And she's the devil.
And she's a devil. She's telling this black woman, hey, man, your baby deserves to live. This black woman says, that's not true. No, it didn't. It didn't deserve to live. Play. Hey, hold up. You're going to go to 1713. Go ahead. No, just let it play. You're going to go to 1713. God dog it. Nah, they skip.
I can barely take care of. You're expecting, excuse me, you're expecting me to sit here and let you tell me how I'm supposed to feel. You're trying to scare me.
I'm not telling you how to feel.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm not telling you how to feel.
With your statistics
but
and
I
your
am telling you that your
with
baby,
your statistics and your information, with your statistic and your information,
your baby had a right to live.
You are completely wrong because yes,
and I wish someone had been helping you more.
Listen,
that's the other thing.
Listen, but you weren't there. That's just
help.
it. Everybody always likes to say, "Oh, keep the baby, give it up for adoption." I know what our foster care system is like.
But when you
can't tell me I would have a child cheering me on.
When you place a child for adoption,
hold on, you're not going to
go into foster care.
You don't get to speak for my child. You
only got a child. You killed it. Your child can't speak for itself, damn it. You can't speak for my child. Hell, your child can't even speak. Your child is dead. The hell you talking about, idiot? You can't speak for my child. You aborted your child. And now you hurt. This is all hurt. This is all trauma coming to the surface.
That is.
She regret the abortion. But then she gonna sit up there and act like she don't regret it. You regret the abortion. Look how you getting all flustered. And you know when a black woman go to the edge of her seat and she put that hand on her hip and the hand closed to this, she go to moving that hand in cursive. She start doing air cursive. Where she hurt. Yes. We've been on this. You say to the screen down. I just said on the mic, man. You can sit on the mic.
Yeah, Jubilee's a hater, so they took down the stream. We might still be on Facebook, but we gotta. Yeah, they're not gonna keep us on with this on the screen.
All right, so hey, let's move on. Let's move on. So you got to restart the screen?
No, it'll go back up once we move.
All right, hey, yeah, take that off. Take that off. Take that off. Come on, Jubilee. Jubilee.
They some big haters over at
Come
Jubilee.
on, man. I ain't gonna take this thing. Y'all don't want this black woman to reveal that abortion is actually bad, even though she fighting for it. This is crazy. It say stream unavailable. Did they take us off completely? Yep, they took us off, bro. You got to restart it.
After copyright material is no longer being streamed, streams automatically enabled. So it should pop back up. They can still see us on
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Somebody says, see there, they got banned. SRMG operations. Is that what are they trying to say? We got banned? Hey, can y'all still? Hey, are we still on? They can still hear us.
They can see us on Facebook.
They just can't see us on YouTube.
But y'all can hear us on YouTube, right?
Yeah, they hear us on Facebook.
No, I'm asking about YouTube.
No, they cannot hear us on YouTube.
So why says that? What I just
Oh, they
asked
say
you,
we're
bruh.
still on YouTube. Yeah.
Listen, hold up. Listen, Hasadai. That's why I asked you. Just restart it. Restart the YouTube.
YouTube, can y'all hear us?
Once what? Y'all cannot talk.
Yes. So you have the Hispanics, so-called Hispanics. You have the children of Israel.
Come on!
Okay, you're not Venezuelans. You're not Mexicans. You're not Chicanos. You're not from Texas. You're not Mexican Americans.
Thank you, Hasadai.
You are the
back on
special
YouTube.
people.
Let's go!
That's it, Yakinan?
I can keep
You
going.
got nothing to say about the woman trying to get an abortion?
That's crazy, guy, because you know Hispanic
is
women
this?
does it all the time. Like women be like they have like 5-6 abortions before they reach 25 years old.
Come on!
A lot of them in college. That's what they do in college.
All praise.
Plan B. You know they got and they in South America they before they have abortion legal they used to do it like
Look at the
illegal.
camera. Look at the camera, Yakinan. Don't look at me.
Yes, they do illegal. So they be doing it like they have those clandestine doctors where they go and they take these.
What's that word?
Clandestine.
Come on.
Come
on. Yeah, that's it. Do it.
Clandestine doctors where they go and they drink these things and they above the babies that way.
Come on!
And a lot of them die. So that's why they had to make it legal. But they're still dying because, they're getting curves.
Right. Okay. All praise. Hey, let's go ahead and move on. We're going to get into the show. Yeah. We did that. We said that. We'll get into the show. All right.
And make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Good job, Uriel. I appreciate you turning the camera. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. They trying to hate on us. YouTube always trying to stop the truth. Make sure where we at? Boom, right here. Donate to the Booster Club. Donate to the Booster Club so we can continue to go around the world and teach the 12 tribes of Israel.
All right.
That's
so,
right.
Let's get into the topic. What's the topic called? Venezuela.
It's called.
Yeah.
The thumbnail up there.
Yeah, let's get that thumbnail back. It's called Venezuela. From oil nationalism to a petro state. Let's get the definition of that. Let's pull up the definition. Let's see what the difference between the two. Let's see.
That's it.
There we go. Let's read that.
Got a switch?
Yep.
That not it right
Let's
there?
see what's going on, because there we go. Yeah.
While both
F11.
While both petrostate and oil nationalism relate to a country's relationship with oil, they are distinct concepts. A petrostate refers to a country whose economy and political system are heavily reliant on oil production and export revenues.
So a petrostate, a country's economy relies solely on what it says on oil production and export revenues. Read.
Definitions often emphasize this reliance, such as oil nationalism, on the other hand, is a policy or ideology where a nation asserts control over its oil resources, often through nationalization of foreign-owned oil companies.
Okay, so they're pretty much kind of the same. It's just oil nationalism. They say you manage how you sell your oil, basically.
Come on!
It's how you manage your resources. So now let's scroll down a little bit. All right, let's read the focus.
Focus. Economic and political dependence on oil. This is for Petro State.
This is for Petro State. Read that.
Characteristics. High percentage of GDP derived from oil. Significant government revenue from oil exports. Potential for autocratic governance and corruption. Influence of oil wealth on social and political structures. Examples: Venezuela, Saudi Arabia.
Come on!
Oil nationalism.
All right, here's oil nationalism. Stroll that up.
State control over oil resources and related industries. Nationalization of foreign-owned oil companies. Increased state ownership and regulation of oil production.
So they nationalize. That's when you nationalize all oil companies, right? And then it says increase state ownership and regulation of oil production. All right, read on.
May involve policies to ensure domestic supply and benefit the nation. Examples: policies adopted by some Latin American countries in the past.
All right, now let's get the first video.
So basically,
why is Venezuela
basically Venezuela used to run the country based off of their oil on how they wanted to. All right, that means they was charging countries what they wanted to charge. They was dictating everything. But over time, something happened. So now you got the country with one of the most wealthiest country when it comes to oil, but the country itself, the people, are the poorest people on the face of the planet. This country is one of the poorest countries on the face of the planet when it comes to how the people live. But the country itself is rich. It's like Haiti. It's like you got countries in Africa.
Come on!
It's further South America. There's something going on. There's another country that is wiping the resources away from the people of that land. They're not doing it to China. They're not doing it to Russia. You understand? It's only happening to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
Right.
Why is Venezuela so poor, despite having so much oil?
Starting from the top.
Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in... Why is Venezuela so poor, despite having so much oil? Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in the world. It even surpasses major oil-rich nations like Saudi Arabia.
Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in the world.
The whole world.
And you telling me this country is the poorest country, one of the poorest countries on the face of the planet? How, Sway?
The hell is
How
this?
is that even possible? How is that even possible? That you are literally living on a gold mine of oil to where every country has to come to you to get the oil. You could charge them anything. You could charge them anything that will make your country rich again.
Right.
Will make your people rich again.
Right. In Saudi Arabia, they got more oil than Saudi Arabia.
And when you think of Saudi Arabia, what do you think of? Royalty.
Right.
You think of castles. You think of Lamborghinis. Is it Lamborghinis? You think of Lamborghinis.
Bugattis.
Bugattis.
Come on!
you think of princes, the Saudi princes, and how they all rich. But how is Venezuela like this when they have more oil than Saudi Arabia?
They the poorest, but Saudi Arabia is one of the richest.
One of the richest countries.
Cap.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Cap. The reason why is because America control who we can sell that oil to. So they say you can't do business with nobody else. So they ban Venezuela for selling their own oil. So Russia comes and Russia comes and take the oil from Venezuela at a real cheap price. Very cheap. So Venezuela stays poor, and United States stay rich because they only have dealings with Saudi Arabia and not Venezuela.
Right. Hey, go to Lamentations 5. Go to Lamentations 5 and start at verse 1.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Because it's happening because the brothers and sisters in Venezuela are the Israelites. And God is against this thing. You got to understand, the only way a whole country that has the most oil to still be poor, there's got to be a God. There has to be a God, and somebody is pissed. You got to ask us, hold up. How are we this poor, but we got the most oil in all the world? And you look at, the biggest, oil reserves in certain countries. These countries are rich. Come on. There got to be a God. Whoever is God, he don't like us. We got to find out what we did to upset our God. We don't.
Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 1.
Let's go.
Remember, O Lord.
Remember, O Lord.
What has come upon us.
What has come upon who? The brothers and sisters in Venezuela. Remember what has come upon us. Come on.
Consider and behold our reproach.
This is what we should be crying out to the Lord. Consider us, Lord. Remember, something's going on. This is not how it's supposed to be. Read.
Our inheritance,
our oil,
is turned to strangers.
Because watch this. What was the inheritance for the people of Venezuela? What was the inheritance? Because God calls them something. Go to Deuteronomy. Go to Deuteronomy. God calls the brothers and sisters in Venezuela Asher. Come on. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 33.
No, I'm sorry. Genesis 49 first. 49 and verse 20. 49 and 20. Watch this. This is that manifest. Start at verse 1.
The book of Genesis chapter 49 and verse 1.
Because remember, we just read in Lamentations that what? Our inheritance has turned to strangers. So the people of the land who God calls Asher, God gave them a certain inheritance. Read.
And Jacob called unto his sons.
And Jacob called unto his sons.
And said, Gather yourselves together.
Gather yourselves together.
That I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
So the Lord was going to leave clues to let us know who was who in the last days. Based off of what? Attributes. Based off of land mass. Based off the things that will be going on where those certain tribes would be. Come on. The Lord said, I'm going to leave clues so y'all know what's going to happen to y'all in these last days. Read.
Gather yourselves together, and hear ye sons of Jacob.
Ye what?
Ye sons of Jacob.
Ye sons of Jacob. Go ahead.
And hearken unto Israel.
Unto Israel.
Your father.
Thy father. You got to understand, Israel is our father. Jacob is our father. That makes us the what? Israelites. You are God's chosen people. You are the people that the Lord is speaking about. You are the sons that Jacob spoke to. You are the offspring. Jump to verse 20.
Verse 20.
Let's go.
Out of Asher.
Out of Asher.
His bread shall be fat.
His bread shall be fat. Watch this.
And he shall yield royal dainties.
Let's see what those royal dainties are. Go to Deuteronomy 33 and verse 20, I think it is. Yes.
Bring it out.
33:24. Let's see what those dainties is talking about.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33 and verse 24.
Go ahead.
And of Asher.
And of Asher.
He said, Let Asher be blessed with children.
Many kids. Go ahead.
Let him be acceptable to his brethren.
Watch this.
And let him dip his foot.
Let him dip his foot. foot. That means what? He would be walking what?
In oil.
Wow.
He would be walking on top of the biggest reserve of oil on the face of the planet. Go back to Limitations. Go back to Limitations.
Damn, you hit that.
Hey, that's the hey, the Lord said, I'm gonna let you know. But you gotta ask yourself, our inheritance have turned to strangers. You gotta ask, well, damn, we ain't got nothing going on in Venezuela. We gotta think about it. What do we have that every nation has their hand in? Our oil.
Message.
And you have the biggest reserve of oil. Asher was told that in the last days you would be walking on oil. You would have the biggest reserve of oil. Those dainties will be oil.
This Bible is real.
The Bible's real. What other book gonna tell you how Venezuela got all this oil? But they poor. The Bible. Because you are the people of the book. Read Lamentations 5 and 2 again.
Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 2.
Come on.
Our inheritance.
Our inheritance, what belongs to us, God,
is turned to strangers.
Is turned to strangers. The white man, the Chinese man, the Russian man, the Arab man, they all got their hands inside of what the Lord gave Asher. Their inheritance of what? Oil. Read on.
Our houses
to
aliens.
To aliens. They say, oh, the illegal aliens is the Mexicans. The illegal aliens is because the so-called Venezuelans come to America and get told that they're illegal. They get told that they're a gang. What was the gang? Trende Agua. Trump didn't play that, so we got to send these niggas back. They're gangs, they're murderers, rapists, they're bad people. Bad people.
The hell is
this?
And the
Biden
let them in.
No. They're bad people, Yakana.
I don't want to
They're
hear
bad
from
people.
you.
They're murderers, they're rapists, they're bad people, Yakana. Very bad. Very bad. Go ahead, bro.
I say, first of all, they was arrested on the border. So then they let him in. They say, okay, we're gonna get you, you're gonna get you some paperwork. Then Trump came and be like, you know what? That paper mean nothing. That was the old president.
Hey, Trump say, what was that location? Home Depot?
Yeah.
What they call it? Look it up. I'm sorry. Look it up. I think it was, where was it at? I think it was in Florida.
You talking about what you mean
Huh? No, the sentence called something in Home Depot. We call it the Port Depot or something like that.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yes, look it up. It just happened, I think, like last week. Yes, he said we're gonna start going to. Let me see. Yep, that's it right there. Yep. So this is after Home Depot was like, hell no, y'all ain't doing this here. Ron DeSantis, read that real quick.
Florida.
Let's get it on the screen, y'all.
Yeah. Put it on the screen, y'all. F11. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
Florida GOP scraps Deport Depot merch after Home Depot objects.
Home Depot said, you ain't doing that here. But watch this. Go ahead.
The merchandise came after Governor Ron DeSantis announced plans to turn a prison into a migrant detention center that he dubbed Deportation Depot.
Deportation Depot.
That's evil.
He said, I'm gonna turn a prison into a migrant detention center that he dubbed Deportation Depot. That let you know it's a game. He playing games. It's all ridicule. He's saying that immigrants are where? At Home Depot.
Come on.
So he said, I'm gonna just name this prison Deportation Depot because now they gonna be in prison. Evil people, man.
Cap, that's crazy because that goes into verse 2. And behold our reproach. That's a reproach. They're making songs about us. Talking about alligator Alcatraz, Deport Depot. They rhyming to lock us away. That's some evil stuff. Did you want the rest of this on Limitations 5?
No. We can move on. What y'all got?
Yeah, we're gonna bring up that second video. Why Venezuela is so poor.
While he does that, you mind if I grab a script? Give me a first Maccabees 2 and 10, because like Cap was bringing out, we saw it earlier with Judah. How everybody, you got the Arab man, the Chinese man, the Russian man, they all come to this country and they treat us like the second-class citizen, even though they set up in our community and they eat our wealth. They take all the money from us. And they do the same thing in Venezuela right now, like Cap brought out. China, Russia, they all going in there and they taking our resources and getting rich, staying rich off of us. Read that.
First Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 10.
Let's go.
What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom?
Because we ruled all of South America. We ruled all of North America. That was our inheritance. That was given to us as part of our kingdom. You had the Incans, the Mayans, the Aztecs. Go ahead.
What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?
Because it starts with the white man. It starts with the conquistadors. It starts with America, and it trickles down to the rest of the nations. China can come into Venezuela, Colombia, into Africa, and eat off of black people, off the Israelites. It's evil.
And that's exactly what they eating off the oil. They eating, man. These nations are rich because of us. They rich because of us. Judah was made to pick cotton, which gas the what is it, the
started the Industrial Revolution.
Industrial Revolution.
Come on.
How did that come about? Off of Judah's back. You understand? Every tribe of Israel was forced in some type of labor, was forced in some type of atrocity that ended up benefiting another nation.
Even if you look at the slave trade itself, started by the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church got rich by coming over here, taking Northern Kingdom's gold and all their resources, just like they doing in Venezuela today, and putting us in chains and selling us. That's why the Catholic Church is rich with gold and all that all around the world.
Come on.
Right, and we're gonna go into that a little bit. Let's put up that next video. Let's play that.
Venezuela has the largest reserves of oil in the entire world, more than Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, and even much larger oil-rich countries such as the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Despite this, Venezuela does not have a strong economy. In fact, Venezuelans today are markedly worse than they were 20 years ago. So why is Venezuela so poor if it has access to so much money-generating oil? Hello and welcome to Geography by Jeff. Venezuela is a fascinating place. While the country began its life as a colony, it would eventually go on to become the first independent nation in South America. However, the discovery of vast amounts of oil has seen it devolve into an authoritarian petrostate in recent decades, which has ended in the country becoming incredibly poor today. And, as with all of my videos, there's a geographic reason for this. But first, if you're a fan of my videos, consider supporting me over on Substack. Paid subscribers get access to even more geography complex and had pre-planned permanent villages.
Back it up a little bit.
It's highlighting that Venezuela was home to many indigenous civilizations, including the Timodo-Cuica culture. This society was very complex and had pre-planned permanent villages, surrounded by irrigated terraced fields, and many other features that would be common in Europe at the time as well. But while Venezuela was home to an estimated 1 million indigenous peoples, the arrival of Europeans would upend their lives completely. Christopher Columbus first landed in what is now known as Venezuela during his third voyage to the New World in 1498. However, it wasn't until the early 1500s that Spain established their first permanent settlement in South America in the present-day city of Cumaná. This marked the beginning of the Spanish colonization of the region, with the Spanish crown seeking to expand its empire and secure
Venezuela was a Spanish colony. They came in and they colonized Venezuela. But play on.
claims to the New World against other European powers. And as Spain expanded throughout the continent, they would impose their institutions, culture, and religion on the native populations.
Hey,
this would include an economic...
You know what I was just thinking about? Hey, get that second Esdras. Yeah, get that second Esdras chapter 13. I was just thinking about this, bro. 2 Ezra 13 and verse 40. We're going to skip so we can just get to the point. Go ahead.
2 Ezra chapter 13 and verse 40.
Let's
Those
go.
are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
Go ahead.
In the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanassar the king of Assyria led away captive.
Go ahead.
And he carried them over the waters. And so came they into another land.
Into another land.
But they took this counsel amongst themselves.
So this is the 10 tribes, northern kingdom. The so-called Hispanics, Native Americans today, you would consist of the 10 tribes of Israel, northern kingdom. It says, we took counsel amongst ourselves. Go ahead.
That they would leave the multitude of the heathen.
They would leave the heathen.
And go forth into a further country.
A further country. Come on.
Where never mankind dwelt.
If life started on the eastern hemisphere, that means there was no people where? On the western hemisphere. Talking about this side of the earth. Come on.
That they might there keep their statutes.
That they might there keep their statutes. So when we came together for council, we understood that we got to leave the heathen to keep the commandments of God truly. We had to leave. But the goal was always to do what? Keep the commandments. We got to leave so that we can do what? Keep the commandments. Go ahead.
Which they never kept in their own land.
Come on.
And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river.
Hey, look up Arsareth. Go ahead. Jewish Encyclopedia Arsareth. Go ahead.
For the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over.
And held still the flood.
For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
A year and a half. Go ahead.
And the same region,
that same landmass, that same hemisphere,
is called Arsareth.
Look up Jewish Encyclopedia Arsareth. Yep, that's the one right there. Yep. Read that first paragraph. Blow it up. F11. Yeah, just blow it up so we can read it. Can you see that, Hezekiah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, read that. So remember, the prophecy says that the 10 tribes of Israel would be in a landmass away from every other heathen. That's the key word. Away from all the heathen in a land where no mankind ever dwelt. And that land will be called Arsareth. Go ahead.
Arsareth. The name of the land beyond the great river.
So this is the Jewish Encyclopedia. This is what white folk know about you. They know this about you. Go ahead, you so-called Hispanics. Go ahead.
Arsareth. The name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell.
That's what we just read in 2 Ezra chapter 13. Read.
Observing the laws of Moses.
Observing what?
The laws of Moses.
The laws of Moses were observed here in the Western Hemisphere.
Right.
When you look at the Aztecs, the Incas, the Mayans, they all had attributes. They all had customs that resembled what? The laws of Moses. Read on.
Until the time of restoration, according to 2 Ezra 13:45.
Go ahead.
Columbus
slow down. Why you read so fast? Read it again.
Columbus
identified
America.
When we read that, right? When we read America, we always only think of North America. We always only, but what's connected to North America? Central America, South America, Canada.
Right.
Canada's connected to America, to North America. We always just think, oh, is this North America? But what? Go back to the video. Right. Go back to the video.
Rewind it just a little.
Yeah, just a little bit, and play it again. Yes, play it.
New World against other European powers. And as Spain expanded throughout the continent, they would impose their institutions, culture, and religion on the native populations.
So institutions, culture, and religion was forced on who? The so-called indigenous people.
Right.
Asher. Watch this. Spacebar.
would include an economic system known as the encomienda, whereby the crown granted settlers a number of indigenous people from whom they could demand labor or tribute. As the colony of Venezuela expanded over the centuries, Spain would continue to establish new cities and
Hold on, man.
territories. Initially, the region's
Are
economy
we
was
missing
based
the
on...
point? Did y'all pass the point? I'm talking about Columbus here, man. Goodness gracious. Okay, play it.
Estimated 1 million indigenous peoples, the arrival of Europeans would upend their lives completely. Christopher Columbus first landed in what is now known as Venezuela during his third...
It says Christopher Columbus landed in Venezuela. Christopher Columbus also stated he identified Osiris as America. America as Osiris. How was he able to do that? Because wherever he landed on this side of the world, he saw the 10 tribes of Israel. In Hispaniola, he saw the 10 tribes of Israel. In Venezuela, he saw the 10 tribes of Israel. Wherever he was at, wherever he set foot on Central, South, North America, he said, damn, this gotta be Osiris. Right. Because the 10 tribes of Israel are here. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Play on.
Voyage to the New World in 1498. However, it wasn't until the early 1500s that Spain established their first permanent settlement in South America in the present-day city of Cumaná. This marked the beginning of the Spanish colonization of the region, with the Spanish crown seeking to expand its empire and secure its claims to the New World against other European powers. And as Spain expanded throughout the continent, they would impose their institutions, culture, and religion on the native populations. This would include an economic system known as the encomienda, whereby the crown granted settlers a number of indigenous people from whom they could demand labor.
Stop. Yeah, stop right there. Don't change it. You see what he's doing?
Right.
That's how you became a Catholic. That's how you became a Republican. That's how you became a Trumper. That's how you started. Right. That's how you became Latino, Hispanic, Venezuelan, Mexican. Right there. That's what this good old white man did to your ancestors. Right. He about to bleed out and die.
So all their doctrines and policies was forced on them. That's what he's saying.
Hey, look at the difference in color. Look at the difference in the skin tone. You got black and you got Caucasian.
Come on!
I know black.
But today, our Northern Kingdom brothers, they would rather look like the same people that murdered their black ancestors.
Right.
What you gonna say something, Yaganah?
Yes, sir. Like a lot of Hispanics, you know, you ask them, hey, where you from? I think I'm from Spain. Like,
yes.
Brother, you from Mexico? No. My grandparents were from Spain. But, you know, in the meanwhile, you know, you come here to America and the white men don't treat you like you're from Spain. The Spaniards...
Hey, that's heavy. He said, you come to America, the white men don't treat you like you're from Spain.
They treat you like an illegal immigrant. And they want to deport you because we broke God's commandments.
You can't scream you from Spain while you getting forced inside that ice truck. I'm from Spain. I'm from Spain.
I know black.
I'm your cousin. I'm from Spain. Nah, you can't do that.
That's
bro.
a part of that systematic loop that they're in. That brainwashing.
Yeah, the loop that the Spanish implemented was called the blanqueamiento, or the whitening of the race. So they would take like the little carousel you put over the baby, and they would have the devil as black, but all the angels would be lily white. And that's how they brainwashed our people to be like, I know black, I know black.
All right, play on.
For tribute. As the colony of Venezuela expanded over the centuries, Spain would continue to establish new cities and territories. Initially, the region's economy was based on pearl fishing, but later it expanded to include agriculture, livestock, and mining. But as Spain continued to exploit its Venezuelan colony, its people would start to think about what life might look like as an independent country.
See where it looked like he was making them get baptized? Wind that a little bit.
Drag it back.
Yeah. Right there. Look at that.
And that
you see the white colonizers, then I guess that would be the Pope. his army. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's not no regular brother right there. That's a king. That's
The hell
a
is
king
this?
that they are forcing Christian. Oh, damn, that's heavy. His hands are bound. He not. Yeah, that's forced. Christianity has been forced on us.
Bring it out.
It's a slave religion.
And it's telling you, this is telling you, they mentioned the encomienda system, which was a system of forced labor on the indigenous people. But what is this showing you? That Catholicism, that new religion that they brought, was a must as far to make our people slaves. It's one and the same thing.
Hey, encomienda is another word for a plantation. It's the so you got a picture like just like they did Judah. Yeah, come on.
They done changed the name up so black folks don't see us the same as Hispanic folks. We see it as a different history. It's the same history.
Well, and while you had on the plantation, you had the black preacher who had to teach you servants obey your masters. You had the same thing in Spanish from the Catholic priest. You get a brother, go teach them how to worship white Jesus properly. That's that system that Cap and Officer Don were going into. It's systematic. It just keep on going.
Right. It's crazy because, you know, the Catholic Church, all these churches, Baptists, you know, all these Pentecostals came from the same church and they do the same baptism.
Come on!
Let's play on.
Venezuelan colony, its people would start to think about what life might look like as an independent country. The first rumblings of independence within Venezuela began in the late 1700s, influenced by Enlightenment ideas of freedom, equality, and self-governance. Along with examples set by the American and French revolutions, the colonists started to question Spanish rule. Discontent was fueled further by heavy taxation and strict trade restrictions imposed by the Spanish crown. On July 5, 1811, a Congress of Venezuelan provinces adopted the Venezuelan Declaration of Independence. This marked the formal beginning of the struggle for a free Venezuela. Simon Bolivar, often called El Libertador, emerged as a key figure in the fight for independence.
Simon Bolivar was actually a lot darker than that. They played him. He wasn't light skinned like that. He was actually much darker. Go ahead.
Right. That's when Hugo Chavez also changed the name of the country to after him. I think it was Bolivar, Venezuela. Bolivia, Venezuela, or something like that.
Oh wow!
But
Simon Bolivar, he was trying to like go from Venezuela to Ecuador to Peru to liberate all these things, but he never could accomplish that because he got people that in the government that was trying to manipulate him. You know, used to stay there.
You'll see where he did. He come, you know, it was he united a lot of it, but it didn't stand. They're gonna kind of show
because
that.
you had them raccoons in there.
Yeah, the white man. Play on.
Initially, he faced several defeats and was forced into exile multiple times. However, his resilience led to the formation of the army known as the Patriots. With Bolivar's leadership, Venezuela would eventually win its war for independence in 1823. Following the war, Bolivar's vision led to the creation of a federation known as Gran Colombia, comprising present-day Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, and Panama. However, the federation was
unite Colombia, Panama, Ecuador, and Venezuela together. You see that? So go ahead.
Also, just to add, against against the Spanish crown or the Spanish rule, because he saw it was a problem, right?
Right.
Right.
This was the revolution.
Hey, you know who spurred him on that? It was Levi. Levi's battle against the French in Haiti spurred revolutions all throughout South America, and it also, when that word got back to the Americas, it made Judah want to rise up more too.
Right, but now look at us. We just in a docile state. You Venezuelans in a docile state. You got to remember your history. That's why we're going through this. So let's play on.
Short-lived due to internal divisions and political disagreements, and Venezuela would secede from Gran Colombia in 1830, cementing its status as a fully independent nation. Like with many of Spain's colonies, Venezuela would wage a long, protracted war for independence. But while independence was a defining moment for the South American country,
it's always
it would
been
be
the colonizers' goal is to divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. Play on.
Of vast amounts of oil that would shape the Venezuela we know today. But before we get to how oil would change Venezuela, if you're enjoying this video, hit that subscribe button.
Don't pause, just play and drag it through.
huge economic resource boon for many countries over the last century or so. Countries in the Middle East such as Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iraq, and Iran were able to basically fund their entire national budgets on the back of the vast amounts of oil they were able to pump out of the planet. And because these countries controlled so much oil, they were also able to create an organization called OPEC to control and influence oil prices around the world.
So Venezuela was a part of OPEC. I think they found oil, it was 1922. So they was a part of OPEC back then. And you can see that every other country was able to thrive, but somehow Venezuela fell by the wayside and became one of the poorest countries.
You know why? Because go back like 2 seconds. Yep, right there. You know why? Because Iraq is not an Israelite country.
Right.
Saudi Arabia is not an Israelite country. Iran is not an Israelite country. Kuwait is not an Israelite country. It was already told to Asher what was going to happen to him.
Right.
Get that in Deuteronomy 28.
Right.
Get that in Deuteronomy 28.
Come on!
43.
Verse 43.
Yes, sir.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 43.
Bring it out.
The stranger that is within thee.
The stranger is going into the other nations. The white man.
Come on.
The Arab man is going to the other nations. Read.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
They going to get above you. Read on.
And thou shalt come down very low.
You got to understand. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. For the stranger to get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. That means at one time you were above them very high. And at one time they were below you very low.
Right.
But the Lord switched it. The Lord said, because of your disobedience, now those same heathens, those same possessions will be above you very high. Read on.
He shall lend to thee.
He shall lend to you.
And thou shalt not lend to him.
What will he lend to you? Go to verse 33.
Verse 33. The fruit of thy land.
The fruit of your land. Go ahead.
And all thy labors.
And all your labors.
Shall a nation.
Shall a nation.
Which thou knowest not.
That you don't know. The stranger. Read.
Eat up.
They was going to eat up. They was going to devour it. Read.
And thou shalt be only oppressed.
Jump back down to verse 44.
Wow. Verse 44.
Come on.
He shall lend to thee.
What? That they was going to get above you and lend to you? The same things that you already had before.
Your own resources.
When you was on top, they was going to get on top and take your resources, take your gold, take your oil, and now you going to them to beg them for the resources that were originally yours. Read on.
He shall lend to thee.
He was going to lend to you.
And thou shalt not lend to him.
And guess what? We ain't lending to these heathens. They don't come to us to ask for a loan. How in the hell you standing on hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of barrels of oil?
Come on.
And yet you still are not the lender. You standing on billions and billions and billions of dollars, and you still are not the lender.
The largest oil reserve in the
In
world.
the world, and you still are the borrower. Your people, the so-called Venezuelans, the country, that's what I mean, I'll say your people, the people of that country, they walk around with barrels of money and still can't buy a loaf of bread. Because their money is nothing in the country. Because of these strangers that is within have gotten very high. Verse 45.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
Matter of fact, go to verse 44 again.
Verse 44.
Come on.
He shall lend to thee.
Watch this.
And thou shalt not lend to him.
Thou shalt not lend to him. Watch this.
He shall be the head.
Come on.
And thou shalt be the tail.
Watch this, watch this, watch this. I'm going to hip y'all on something now. I'm going to hip y'all on something. What happens at the head?
Thinking.
What else?
Eating.
Eating. What do you put in your mouth at the head?
Fruit.
What type of food?
Fruit.
Good fruit. You don't eat spoiled fruit.
Right.
You don't eat spoiled food.
Oh.
So you put the best things at the top. What comes out the tail? Shit. So you was going to be the tail. You was going to be equivalent to shit.
Wow.
Read it again.
He shall lend to thee.
He shall lend to thee.
And thou shalt not lend to him.
Thou shalt not lend to him.
He shall be the head.
He shall be the head, not only the brains, he shall be on top, but also he would get the best. Everything that he put into his mouth is always good for him. It's always the best. Everything that he takes is the best. But what he gives is what? Come on.
And thou shalt be the tail.
He gonna give you the shit. Wow. You was gonna be the last. You was gonna be the worst. You was gonna be the place where nobody wants to be. And that's the asshole.
Yep.
Nobody want to deal with that. Literally, nobody wants to deal with that. Hey, but when you think about it, man, when you think about these curses, man, and you examine what the Lord is saying, the conditions of our people were going to be in, there was going to be the head. The head gets everything. The heads get the best. The heads get the acknowledgement. You know what I mean?
Right.
The head get the diamonds, the gold. They're at the top. Come on. Hey, you ever seen this movie called The Platform?
What's that?
Who's seen it? The Platform. Watch this movie. Look it up. If you've never seen it, watch it. It's exactly what this is talking about. The top of the platform, this what happens. They eat first and it's always untouched. It's right out of the cooker. It's a buffet. And as the platform goes down, it goes to the next people that eats it. Then the next people, and then once you get all the way down to level like 100 or 300, ain't no food left. You may get a bone. That's us. We always at the bottom of that platform. We get the scrapes. And what they would do at the top, they would piss on the food. They would they'll spit on the food. They'll crap on the food because they was like, oh, y'all are scum down there. Here, good luck. And you only had about a minute to eat when the platform settled. You had to eat. If you didn't eat, they will turn up the heat and it will damn near kill you. You had to eat. Oh, and you couldn't take anything once the platform moves.
Right.
When the platform move, if you're not done, you got to leave it on the platform for the next person to eat. Hey, I'm telling you, it's a good movie, man. It's a good movie. But the Lord said we was going to be the tail. Read the next verse.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
Go ahead.
And shall pursue thee.
And shall pursue thee.
And overtake thee.
And do what?
And overtake thee.
We have been overtaken. And you know what? A lot of times we read this and we see the curses as a condition being overtaking us. But the curses is also a people. The people is a curse as well that overtook us. Jump down. Jump down to verse 49.
Verse 49.
Let's go.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from...
The Lord shall bring a nation. Verse 45 says what?
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
And the Lord called the nation in verse 45 curses. No, he called the nation in verse 49 curses in verse 45.
Right.
The Lord said, I'm going to bring a nation against you. In verse 45, he says what? All these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed. It's twofold. It's a condition and it's also a nation of people that are a curse.
Right.
That have come against us. Go ahead, Joe.
Right. Let's play on. On point.
Cap. Also in Venezuela, you can fill up your car with like change, but people with change to fill up your car with gas for like a toilet tissue. They don't have no toilet tissue. They don't have no toothpaste. They don't have basic necessities, but they have a lot of oil. But they can fill up the car, but there's nothing they can do with it.
Yep. All right, let's play on, y'all.
To control and influence oil prices around the world. But while OPEC member states would primarily be based in the Middle East, one of the founding members was all the way in South America, and that country is Venezuela. Venezuela would first discover oil in Lake Maracaibo on its far northeast coast in the early 1900s. But it would take a few decades until the nation would emerge as a significant player in the global oil industry. By the 1930s, Venezuela would become one of the largest oil exporters in the world, with the highest per capita gross domestic product in Latin America. Much of this is due to the oil and significant investment the resource brought from foreign oil companies. But the influence of foreign companies in Venezuela's oil industry...
Foreign companies, the influence of those foreign companies, Shell, Chevron, BP, all of them, once that oil got found in Venezuela, that's when all the other nations, they tried to come back in after their independence.
Hey, that's heavy that you bring this out, officer. Bro, we go to gas stations and we don't even realize who own them gas stations. We don't even realize who is what's what I'm looking for?
Monopolizing.
Yes, we don't even realize like where's this money going. We say, well, I gotta fill this tank up. Yeah, I understand we need gas, but I don't even even in the midst of our necessities shows that we are still oppressed.
I don't know what you just said about being the tail. Because as the mouth, you can choose what you want to eat. But as a butthole, you just got to poop. And you gotta go.
They put one gas station in a black neighborhood. Guess where everybody going? To that one gas station. We don't control what gas station we're in our neighborhood. Black people don't. White people do. White people say, oh, we need a Buc-ee's. We need a 7-Eleven. Oh, you know what I'm saying? We need something that, we need something. What would you say? We need a Quick Trip. Black people, we got one gas station, and the cement is always spilled with gas. Y'all know them black gas stations. That one gas station in the hood where the Arab know everybody. Huh? Yep. But the corner store. The corner store where everybody come in, asking for swishers, cigarillos, Black and Miles. They already know. Hey, I know when I was little, my auntie used to send me to the store to get us some tobacco. She called it backer. Send me to the store with some money and get some backer. Man, I had to been like 10 years old.
Yep,
8 years old. I couldn't even put my elbows on the counter. You think them Arabs cared about that? Hell no. They say, yeah, I say this backer. Yeah, y'all killing yourself with it. They don't use it. You know what I mean? They say, yeah, here you go, little nigga. I used to always get me backer for my auntie, and she was always let me get nope, it wasn't no Little Debbie. It was a soda. I forget. It was like a nigga soda back in the day. It wasn't like Cola or Pepsi. It was cream soda, but it was damn, bro. I forgot what it was called though. I forget, bro. Yes, I forget though. Nah. I figured that not
Some
that.
Midwest soda.
Yeah. But anyway. But yeah, man. Hey, I didn't know that these, you go to these gas stations, you don't realize this. Right. You don't realize that you are, sending your money to terrorists.
Right.
You don't realize that. A lot of these gas stations are owned by terrorist countries. You don't realize what's going on. Or owned by countries that hate black people.
British Petroleum.
Right, British Petroleum. The British conquered the so-called Native Indians.
Right.
Bruh. Took them in slavery, sent them on slave ships. But what we do, we still get their gas. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, John.
The gas that they stole from our people.
And these companies, they produce the oil. They're able to pump the oil out of the ground at a high rate. Yep.
That's why Trump said we got to build more pipelines. Mm-hmm. We got to build these pipelines. And what do you think is going through? Gad reservations, Gad land, the so-called Native Indians. They still trying to, like you said, trying to suck the last bit. Hey, get that. Yes, get that where it say even a thief will leave something.
Yes, sir.
Get that.
Bring it out. Obadiah.
Yes. Like you said, also, they will take everything.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Let's
go. If thieves came to thee. If robbers by night.
Go ahead.
How art thou cut off?
Come on.
Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
It's just like, you ever seen the movie The Grinch? How the Grinch made sure that every last present down to the rat's crumb was taken out of that house. Remember that? He took the rat, the little mouse had a little crumb, little cookie. He came back down for that. Bloop.
Nah.
Nope.
No Christmas for you.
No happiness for y'all. I want everythying. Go ahead.
Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
It say, would they not have stolen till they had enough? Like, damn, you gonna take everything? You can't even fit all this stuff in your car. We don't.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Would they not leave something? This white man ain't leaving nothing. This white man knows that their destruction is coming. They know, so why would they leave something? They know, hey, I know I got short time. I'm going to live it up. And you niggas, I know y'all supposed to rule over me in the kingdom. So right now, y'all going to get the worst of the worst of the worst type of treatment. That's what these white people do. They take everything and leave us nothing. Go ahead.
All right, let's continue.
Generated backlash over time, leading to the nationalization of the oil industry in 1976.
So they kind of rose up and got fed up with these oil companies taking advantage of them, right? So they nationalized their oil. So play on. Let's see what happened after that.
Of the country's oil, the government would establish Petróleos de Venezuela, a state-owned company responsible for the exploration, production, refining, and exporting of oil in an effort to maximize its profit from the oil industry. And for a while,
they created their own oil company, right, to produce, refine, and export oil called PDVSA. Play on.
Seemed like Venezuela was going to become one of the wealthiest countries in the world. The oil boom of the 1970s, triggered by a surge in global oil prices due to geopolitical events such as the Arab-Israeli War and the Iranian Revolution, would bring even more money to Venezuela. And with oil revenues filling government coffers, it would lead to a period of significant economic growth for the country. The increased oil revenue enabled the government to fund ambitious development projects, expand public services, and implement extensive social programs. It was during this time that there was a marked increase in living.
So they was able to take advantage of things during that time because during that time, it was the Iraq-Iran war. They wasn't allowed to sell their oil. Venezuela was mass producing during this time. All right, they created their own company. So play on.
Standards, a burgeoning middle class, and an urban migration trend. At this moment in time, Venezuela was one of the wealthiest countries in South America. Unfortunately for Venezuela, their oil fortunes would not last for long as a series of global geopolitical events and continued infighting, corruption, and mismanagement would eventually empty the country's collective pockets.
Now, it was some mismanagement, but sanctions came in. Mismanagement means they just relied on oil production, right? They didn't use the money to, I guess, finance other areas like what other they had other industries like I would say coffee, whatever other things that they produce.
Oh. Yeah. Those them dainties, like right, chocolate, cocoa, all that stuff. Yeah.
Right.
They also go to them dainties.
Right. They didn't invest more in other areas. They just strictly relied on the oil industry. Right. They didn't get more diverse. They didn't plan properly just in case there was a shortage in oil or a decline in oil or things like that. But play on.
In 1973, Venezuela was producing and exporting 3.5 million barrels of oil per day. But by 2020, that amount had dropped to a little less than 600,000 barrels per day. This is despite the fact that Venezuela has the largest proven reserves of oil of any country on the planet with 304 billion barrels. Put this number in perspective, if Venezuela went back to pumping 3.5 million barrels per day, it would take over 237 years for the country to run out of oil. And while the foundation of Venezuela's wealth was based on its huge oil reserves, this would unfortunately lead the country to an over-reliance on oil as a source of income. This created within Venezuela a commonly known economic effect called Dutch disease, wherein an upsurge of a singular resource leads to a strengthening of the local economy, but also makes other industry sectors less competitive. In Venezuela, the oil sector flourished, but others like agriculture and manufacturing suffered, leading to an economy.
They didn't invest in the what is it? Agriculture. And what was the other one? And they didn't invest in the other industry sectors. Play on.
Economy that was excessively dependent on oil. And it was this lack of diversification in economy that exposed Venezuela when oil prices plummeted in the 1980s and again in the 2010s, causing an economy that was very unstable. It was this economic and social downward spiral that would pave the way for Hugo Chavez to seize power in 1998. Chavez immediately passed laws which expropriated private companies, expanded social welfare programs, and increased state control over the economy. Initially, these changes were popular, but the policies over time severely strained Venezuela's finances.
So he pretty
and
much kicked out all those other companies, oil companies. He created new social policies, hospitals. He pretty much took on a lot of things that the Cuban government was doing at the time. But as we play on, you're gonna see that they didn't have enough to produce the large amount of oil that the other companies was producing. So therefore, they had a decrease, right, in oil production. But play on.
The country's dependence on oil revenues. Following Chavez's death in 2013, his successor Nicolas Maduro continued implementing these policies amidst declining oil prices, which precipitated a full-blown economic crisis. By the mid-2010s, Venezuela was grappling with hyperinflation, critical shortages of basic goods, a collapse of public services, and a drastic surge in poverty rates. This economic crisis, one of the worst in recent history, triggered a mass exodus with millions of Venezuelans fleeing their homeland in search of better.
I'm gonna say this: the people in Venezuela was living quite rather lavishly before the white man got there.
Right.
How the hell you gonna tell me that I own more oil than any other country in the world, but yet you're going to tell me that my oil it don't cost nothing? It's not worth it? You got to understand, it's systematically done.
Right.
It's systematically done. The white man said, you're going to give me your oil and you're going to give it to me 60, 70, 80% off. Even though you got the biggest reservoir, you still gonna give it to me for cheap.
Right.
Esau did all this, man. Esau did all this.
Hell.
Esau is the reason why Venezuela is what it is.
Right.
Right.
It is what it is. Esau's the reason. Let me say, bad leaders. Okay.
That's what they blame it on.
I understand. But the first leader from the Spanish was evil as hell. Mm-hmm. The first leaders from Italy was evil as hell. From Portuguese was evil as hell. You put us in a hole and then told us good luck getting out. Mm-hmm. Figure it out, nigga.
Right.
Pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Even though we got a ladder. We got a ladder that got out the hole. You, good luck to you, nigga. That's crazy, man. That's some evil stuff, man.
Hey, Cap, it kind of goes back to what we was talking about in the beginning, how we come together to do certain things, like how we was talking about Rosewood and everything like that. But they came together, they had their own exports for how they control their oil and stuff like that. But no matter what, if we have that success, the Edomites, the so-called white men, the Spaniards, they're going to come and try to sabotage it. We, like Cap, like you said, we have the most oil.
Right.
We should be the richest. Right? We had our own communities. We was cool. But when the other nations see that, like, nah, like you said earlier, Jonah, they doing too good. We got to stop this. It all goes back because we might come together and do these great things, but if we don't have the Bible, we didn't follow the commandments, it's never going to work out.
It's never going to work out.
How much oil you have, the money, like we read before, it's not going to redeem us. It's not going to save us.
That's how you got to stay. These countries, they look at, our countries, Venezuela, South America, Mexico, Haiti, even places in Africa. They look at them, and you gotta see how they marvel. They marvel amongst themselves. And they say, "How in the hell y'all living like this with so much resources in this country, in this land. You got gold. You got bauxite. Is that what it called?
Come on.
Bauxite. You got bauxite. You got diamonds. You understand? You got rubber. You got all these resources that the world needs.
Come on.
And they all take it from this one country that makes them rich, but yet the people in the country is dirt poor. Man, you gotta, that's a marvel. That's a marvel. That's the Lord. It's gotta be God. You gotta be God's people. Because God said his people will go through things that no other nation is going through. You give a white man a country where the oil is more oil than any other place in the world. You understand how rich that white country would be? To the point where the white man, the killers of the flower moon, the white man realized that this Native American tribe, their land, their reservation was on oil. And the tribe became rich. The white man says, hold up. I don't like that. These dirty redskins are rich, and they live rich, and they look rich, and they act rich. You know what? We need to formalize a plan. The white man didn't say we need to go in there and kill them all. He said we need to marry their women.
Message.
Marry their women and have kids. Why you think the white man didn't say we need our women to marry their men? He said we need our men to marry their women because the white man know you are the seed of your father. The white man knows that. Black people act stupid. Oh, I'm mixed. I got a little white in my family. No. The white man know you are the seed of your father. They know that. They sent in the white men to marry the Gadite women, murder their whole ancestry to make sure that they are the last, what they call them? Beneficiary of this land.
Come on.
And you want me to believe there ain't no $5 Indians. I saw some online, ain't no such thing as a $5. You crazy as hell.
Saw a bunch of them today.
Yeah. Hey, but skip this. Go to the next video. Because this next one gonna show exactly how Venezuela is poor.
So not the video. Let's go to the it's the article. It says how sanctions contributed to Venezuela's economic collapse. Yeah, blow that one up.
Yeah, you gonna have, yeah, there we go.
Because Saudi Arabia only depends on oil. Right. They don't have other sectors that they're depending on. So this is how you know how this is done by the white man.
How sanctions contributed to Venezuela's economic collapse. During the past decade.
Hold up, man. Y'all brothers be missing it. Go back up. Look at that picture.
Damn.
Look at that picture. You would think you in Africa. Zoom in on that picture.
I know. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Wait, go down.
That's brothers from where? Venezuela. Venezuela. You would think they in Africa somewhere. You think they in Haiti somewhere. You think they in the West Indies somewhere. They're in South America. And America want to make you believe that all so-called Hispanics are white. And they want to make it believe that all of the, what they call the stories? Y'all can know what they call the stories? Rosa, what they call the stories? Y'all never watch stories?
Telenovelas.
You know the stories?
Oh, yeah.
Novelas.
Novelas.
Ain't that what they call the stories?
Yeah.
They call them stories in
soap operas,
Judah.
novelas.
That's a Judite term.
Yeah.
I understand that, but but when I say stories, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Northern kids know they watch the stories.
They look, listen.
Because Judah, they call Judah's stories. Bring it out. And it's all white people.
Right. Days of Our Lives and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's all white people.
Yeah.
Northern kingdom is what? Novelas.
Novelas.
But it's just a lot of white people that speak Spanish.
Yeah, even in the news, you see only white people, so you think everybody in Venezuela is white.
Not just Venezuela. You think all Hispanics are
Mexico.
white. Right, Mexico, Venezuela, Panama, Brazil,
Dominican
Republic. You say, yeah, they all white. You put on Telemundo.
Oh yeah, they got the most light skin.
You put on Telemundo, man. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
You think, and what country she from? They all white. You think they all white.
Right.
Then you get there and they all black.
Right.
Yo, that goes to that mind control. That's why brothers be like, no, I'm from Spain.
Yeah,
that's why they created classes, different classes. The rich class, so the lighter you are, it goes back to the Willie Lynch letter. So they did that everywhere, all throughout South America, even to us.
Yep. So, I just wanted to put this picture up to let y'all know you got different shades. Get that real quick.
Jose.
Yes, you got different shades. You got black in the front. You got light in the back. You got middle. Middle. What do they call them? The middle. The brown.
Mulattos.
What's the real dark one?
Negro.
Sambo. Moreno. Thank you.
Sambo.
Moreno. Y'all you act like you don't know, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you from New York. I forgot, bro. You from New York, bro. He don't ride nothing but Morenos.
Octoroons.
Hey, read that, bro. Read that.
Hosea chapter 7 and verse 8.
Go ahead. Read it out.
Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people.
Ephraim is going into the northern kingdom. Talking about the Hispanics and Native Indians. Ephraim had been mixed amongst the people. We looked at the article earlier that you brought up about the Spaniards coming and conquering the elders of Asher. The king of Asher was dark black, but the Spaniard was what's the word I'm looking for? Paper white.
Right.
He was paper light skinned, pale skin. How you think they get to that color now? Because they mixed themselves amongst the people. Esau, they mixed with Esau. They mixed with Moab. You even got your northern kingdom with the chinky eyes.
Yep.
They mix with Moab and Ammon and all that. Come on. Go ahead.
Ephraim is a cake not turned.
But the Lord says Ephraim is a cake not turned. That means the top of the cake and the bottom of the cake are going to be different. One's going to be lighter, one's going to be darker. But that's the prophecy of the color, or what's what I'm looking for? Thank you. That's a word we all know. You try to think of a harder word. He thought of the word that I was trying to think of.
Yeah, I was gonna say pigmentation.
Pigmentation, Cap. Pigmentation, Cap. Come on. Complexion. That was a prophecy of the complexion of Northern Kingdom in these last days. They were gonna be different shades of brown, light brown, dark brown, like you see in the picture. You got your dark brown. You got your medium dark brown, and you further that. I don't know if that's a dude or a chick in the back. She's the lighter side of the brown. All right? So go ahead and read the article.
I'll zoom out.
Hey, somebody said mestizos.
Yeah, that means mix.
Oh, that's the mix.
That's the mix between a Spaniard and Indian. So they call mestizos. That was like you say, Cap, about how the Spaniards was raping the Indian, so they have the kids.
And then they named them how you say it?
Mestizos.
So this article is going into how the sanctions actually created the condition that the Venezuelan people are in today. They try to blame it on the leadership or the government, but this article is actually going to prove that it was the sanctions that did it.
Come on.
So go ahead.
During the past decade, Venezuela lived through the largest economic contraction documented in the history of the Western Hemisphere. The implosion took place at the same time as the U.S. government barred oil purchases, froze government bank accounts, prohibited the country from issuing new debt, and seized tankers bound for Venezuela. One would think it should be self-evident that any account of Venezuela's economic contraction would place economic sanctions in a central role.
So right there, I mean, if you freeze government banks, if you prohibit the country from issuing new debt, if you seize tankers, bound for Venezuela, if you do all that, how could you get out your oil? Go ahead.
However, sanctions play a surprisingly limited role in most mainstream accounts of the Venezuelan crisis. A recent Council of Foreign Relations background piece on Venezuela mentioned sanctions only in passing and instead attributed the country's economic collapse to decades of poor governance and the perils of becoming a Petro state. Likewise, Assistant Secretary of State Brian Nichols deflected questions about the impact of Venezuela's sanctions, asserting that the responsibility for the humanitarian situation in Venezuela falls squarely on the soldiers of the late Hugo Chavez and Nicolas Maduro.
So they're gonna prove that's not right. Go on.
Part of this is to be expected. When Secretary of State Madeleine Albright was pressed in the 1990s about the humanitarian effect of UN sanctions in Iraq, she responded by showing photos of palaces built by Saddam Hussein. When Florida Senator Marco Rubio was presented with arguments about the effects of the U.S. embargo on Cuba, he replied that the only blockade on Cuba was one imposed by the Cuban regime.
And he's Manessa, right? Marco Rubio. He's Cuban.
Allegedly.
He's the Secretary of State.
Yeah, allegedly. Sanctions are used in the midst of political conflicts, so it is normal that debates around their use get rapidly politicized. Many opponents of Maduro see sanctions as the only instrument through which they can pressure the regime and fear that discussions of their negative consequences play into Maduro's hands. Yet, if what we want is to understand how the international community can help Venezuelans, we also need to know the real effects of sanctions. Understanding how and when to use sanctions requires a balanced and objective debate about their impacts that is focused on the evidence and not clouded by political biases.
Hey, jump down to, because we don't want to read this whole thing. Jump down to between 2012 and 2016. Yeah, you passed it. Yeah. Go up. Go up. You're looking for between 2012. Yeah.
Between 2012 and 2016, most of the decline in oil revenues was caused by falling oil prices. The price of a basket of Venezuelan oil peaked at $103 in 2012 and then plummeted to $36 by 2016. Up until that moment, Venezuela's recession looked like several of its other prior historical crises, driven by a decline in its foreign currency earnings caused by changes in world oil market conditions. Obviously, Hugo Chavez and Nicolas Maduro bear a great deal of responsibility for this recession, as their overspending and mismanagement left the country unprepared to deal with the negative terms of trade shock. However, the story from 2017 on is different. During the following 2 years, oil prices rose. Normally, those years should have seen economic recovery as the country had access to increased oil revenues. In fact, when the recovery in oil markets began, many analysts projected positive growth for Venezuela.
So they had a recession at first, but they overcame the recession. But the second time, from 2017, it was solely on sanctions. That's what they're gonna go over.
And officer, they mentioned that, the powers, right? East, we know the white man, Arab countries, they determined Venezuela's oil prices. You know what I'm saying? Which they can determine that same oil amount, let's say from Iran or Iraq, at a higher amount. So it's showing you that this is strategically done to keep Venezuela only poor, right? Go ahead.
That growth did not materialize because oil production declined, a decline that evidence shows sanctions played an important role in. It is instructive to look at the data more closely. While some may tell you that the decline of the Venezuelan oil industry began long before sanctions, the data tells a different story. Venezuela's oil output was stable in the 2008 to 2015 period.
It then declined moderately in 2016. When oil prices collapsed, many other oil exporters saw similar declines at the same time. Yet, when oil prices began recovering in 2017, output stabilized in other oil producers, but not in Venezuela. That was the year that the first sanctions hit.
Remember, America put these sanctions on Venezuela. Remember, it said that the oil prices went up. Right. So Venezuela should have been able to clear their crisis situation. They should have been able to become a wealthy nation again.
Right.
But because of America, they wasn't allowed to.
Right. They should have overcome the recession that they went through just like the other oil countries did.
Hey, Captain, that's heavy because just like you brought out earlier, Venezuela's part of OPEC, and there's other OPEC countries in the Middle East. How come Venezuela the only one that got hit? That means those Arab countries were working they were working with America to make sure that Venezuela couldn't get paid off their oil.
Exactly.
Yeah, they were Confederate.
Officer, to your point, also, there start being a problem when Julio Cesar start helping his people. They say, "Oh, you want to help his people?" He start giving oil to the poor people here in New York. They start giving oil, and then they was like, "Nah, we got to stop him."
When you read the article, it said the political moves was a result of a certain regime that they wanted to get rid of, going into those different presidents and rulers that were for their people. The rulers of Venezuela, for example, that were creating those welfare systems and things for the people. They would then raise the oil prices and do things politically because they didn't like that regime for Venezuela.
Exactly.
Because Hugo Chavez came before the United Nations and was like, "Man, the devil is here," talking about George Bush. Sulfur. They were constantly calling out America like, "Yo,
join the show, man."
Right. That's when he nationalized his oil.
Hey, jump down. In fact, we're gonna read this first paragraph, and we're gonna jump down to beyond sanctions. Read this first paragraph. There are 3 clear inflection points. Read that.
There are 3 clear inflection points in the oil production series. When the United States first imposed financial sanctions, when it imposed oil sanctions, and when it placed sanctions on foreign partners that helped sell Venezuelan oil.
You see that? What we talking about, that graph?
Yeah, stroll up to that graph real quick. You see that? When you blow that up, it says that's when they went into the That's when they went into the recession right there, and then you'll see August 2017. That's when the first sanctions was taking place. 2019, they imposed primary oil sanctions. So the first one was financial sanctions. The next one, when you see the next block, which is the third block, it was primary oil sanctions. And then you'll see the last block, it was secondary sanctions on foreign oil partners. So they couldn't even have foreign partners. They put sanctions on them if they was trying to partnership with Venezuela.
Yep. Read that again.
There are 3 clear inflection points in the oil production series. When the United States first imposed financial sanctions, when it imposed oil sanctions, when it placed sanctions on foreign partners that helped sell Venezuelan oil.
Like you said, that's some evil stuff, man. You even sanction anybody that want to help Venezuela. That's some evil stuff. Go ahead.
The hell is this?
I mean, there's people dying of hunger. There's people dying because their money is nothing. Other nations like, "Hey, man, we'll help you sell your oil to give it back to you." And America say, "Sanction on you." Go ahead.
All of them are associated with strong declines in Venezuelan oil production.
All of them are the reason why Venezuela is in poverty. Go ahead.
Patterns such as this, where separate instances of policy interventions are associated with clear observable effects.
Clear observable effects. Go ahead.
Are quite rare in time series data. When they occur, they are the statistically equivalent of a smoking gun.
Smoking gun. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it. He's like, yep, that bullet came from that gun right there. These are the guys. Go down to Beyond Sanctions and read that.
Sanctions were only one of the measures deployed by the United States as part of its strategy to oust Maduro. Another key action was the decision to recognize the interim government led by Juan Guaido and transfer to it control over Venezuela's offshore assets.
Control over the offshore assets. That's some evil stuff, man. Watch this.
Doing so blocked Venezuela from accessing its U.S. refineries.
Go ahead.
Obtaining financing from multilateral organizations. Or even using most of its international reserves.
So they was like, y'all keep that oil. Keep it. You can't even use it. We are going to take away every opportunity you have to make your country great again. We're going to take away everything from you and make you the poorest, one of the poorest countries, because you got to understand, poverty breeds criminal activity. Poverty breeds sin. You keep a nation in poverty, sin will always rise. Crime will always rise. Murder will always rise. Theft will always rise.
Dissent. Corruption.
Corruption will always rise because now it's a what they call it? It's a dog eat dog world now.
Right.
I gotta feed my family. Go ahead. These measures.
These measures had significant effects that go well beyond their impact on the Venezuelan government. For instance, Venezuela saw a 65% decline in the number of correspondent banks that were willing to process international transactions.
Bruh, 65% decline. That means the World Banks was like, nah, we ain't messing with you. Like you said, Confederate against thee.
Right.
They all was on one accord. Go ahead.
And a 99% decline in the value.
How do you get a 99%?
That's 100.
You know 99 means 100.
Yeah, right. That's 100.
They just always leave that one off. A 99% always means 100%. Well, doctors say, bro, you're gonna die. You got 99% chance of dying.
So I can make it.
You did this. So you're telling me there's a chance?
There's a chance.
That's
no.
Go
ahead, what you gonna say?
They closed off all the banks. They said transactions, so they couldn't.
Nothing in, nothing out.
Nothing in, nothing out.
Yep. Go ahead.
And a 99% decline in the value of those transactions between 2011 and 2019.
I mean, even the value of those were zero. No value. Go ahead.
This meant that Venezuela's private sector was less able to engage in international trade or payments.
How you gonna trade with a country that their money ain't no value to their money? Ain't nothing valuable. Why would I trade with you when your money means nothing? It's zero. It's zero. That means I'm gonna lose money. Right. So you know why would I? It's impossible to make money by trading with Venezuela. Impossible, and America made it that way.
It was their strategy.
Yep, go ahead.
Despite claims that they targeted the Maduro regime, the sanctions had indiscriminate effects on the country.
Yeah, they ain't trying to target Maduro. They try to target the people. Right. They wanted to target the people of that. They said, oh, these heathens got all this oil?
Right.
Now, you know what? Let's shut them down.
They hoping that the people will create an uprising to overthrow the government.
And that's exactly what happened too.
Well,
the people hated that.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, like I said, you got people walking around with barrels of money. You got money on the street that's blowing in the wind.
Come on.
They use money for wiping paper, toilet paper. They can't buy toilet paper. They use the money to buy toilet paper as the toilet paper. Bruh. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, let's see. We're gonna so let's pull up real quick the Fabulous 5, and then we're gonna go into the last video.
Let's just get there because it's 12.
The last
12
video.
Yeah. We've been on for almost 4
The
hours.
United States
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah. The Native Hour Marathon. We go hard in the paint. You know, we had the pre-Native Hour show, and then we have the Natives Hour. You know, you got to prepare.
All praise to the Most High.
Oh, Get
a prep.
Praise the Most High.
All right, let's play, y'all.
Yeah. Play that U.S. Venezuela rift explained.
Let's go.
Hit the button.
Like, share, and
The United
subscribe.
States has just doubled its bounty on Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, now offering $15 million for information leading to his arrest.
Today, the Department of Justice and State Department are announcing a
So
historic.
that bounty, it started. You're gonna see it start from 15 million to 25 billion. Now it's at 50 billion. But it's all political.
In this, do they have the tweet that the dude sent out about Maduro?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, all right.
Let's get that.
Go ahead.
Play on.
$50 million reward for information leading to the arrest of Nicolas Maduro.
The US says he is one of the world's biggest narco traffickers, working with drug cartels to flood America with cocaine.
He is one of the largest narco traffickers in the world, linked to Maduro himself, which represents a primary source of income for the deadly cartels based in Venezuela and Mexico. Cocaine is often laced with fentanyl, resulting in the loss and destruction of
That comes from
countless
China, by the way.
Yeah, the white man.
China. That's a China drug, y'all. It's a China drug.
Go ahead.
American lives.
Maduro calls it ridiculous political theater. So how did it get to this point? Well, the US and Venezuela weren't always at each other's throat. Washington recognized Venezuela's independence back in 1835. For decades, relations revolved around trade. Then in the early 1900s, oil was discovered and everything changed. Venezuela became a major oil supplier to the US, especially during World War II. American companies invested heavily, and for much of the 20th century, the two countries were close.
I'm sorry.
economic
Stop. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't understand what the hell she's saying. 1, 2, 3. That's all I hear. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Country. That's all I hear, bro. Country. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Terrorist. 1, 2, 3. That's all I hear. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Basically, she said everything that we've already went over.
Right, she is. And they upping the ante on Maduro. Basically, he's partnership with Russia, China, Cuba, Iran, and Turkey. So now they trying to up the ante, basically.
You know the evil of this white man? This white man, because they had a tweet from, I think it was Marco Rubio, because he's part of Trump's cabinet. He had a tweet that says, Nicolas Maduro is not the legitimate president of Venezuela, even though the Venezuelan people put him in. They said he is the leader of a narco state. They basically called him a gang member. They said they called him a drug lord instead of him being a president. This white man, they put that out there like we just supposed to believe it, like we're idiots. Like, okay, yeah, sure, because you say so, Mr. White Man. Like, we don't see all the evil you've done to Venezuela. Right. Like, we don't see you go into different countries over to other leaders so you could steal the oil.
Oh, we don't. That's the sad part. When you ask a lot of our so-called Latino community, y'all really the Israelites, when we ask them, what's going on in Venezuela, a lot of y'all say corruption. Our president is messed up. Chavez and Maduro, they messed up. They evil. They corrupt. So now I hope as y'all watching this, y'all can understand that the white man, the same man that came and conquered your people in your land, is the same man behind your poverty. It's not Hispanic rulers, Hispanic presidents. You understand?
One sister said goop scoop talk. She said goop scoop talk. Indian street food, the goop scoop. That's crazy work. That's me.
EBT Israel.
No, not EBT Israel. That's crazy.
I don't do say EBT Israel.
It does not say that.
Bruh. Hey, wasn't it Monique Robinson said that was goop scoop talk.
That's
1, 2, 3.
Right.
Terrorist.
39.99.
Bruh. Hey, she probably mean well, but I'm sorry, man. I just couldn't hear it. I couldn't sit there.
Cap, say if it's no translator, just shut your mouth, Cap. We got to move on.
Yeah, we got no problem.
Exactly. That's fine.
Him gonna be the man.
Hey, whoever, that's the hardest song in all of India. Then you turn that on, they're like, ooh, oh, he hitting on this one. Hold on, this is my favorite part.
Hey, you crazy, man. Y'all brothers is wild. Y'all brothers wild, man. Hey, shout out to our brothers and sisters in India. All right.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. These brothers said that. Shout out to our brothers and sisters in India that are keeping the commandments. The Most High has restored you back to your nationality,
Right.
back to your understanding and knowledge. I didn't say what these brothers said. All right?
Come on!
Most High Christ bless you. Stay in the spirit.
That's right.
You gonna say something? Cause we gonna close out.
Deuteronomy.
What y'all got?
I'm gonna bring out a scripture.
Yeah. Bring out your
Let's
scripture,
go.
man.
Deuteronomy
Close out.
28 and verse 20.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 20.
Bring it out.
The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thine hand unto do.
The Lord shall send all this upon us. Everything we try to do, we're going to be vexed about it. We're going to be rebuked, corrected about it, meaning it's not going to work. Right? Everything we try to do is not going to work. We got the largest oil reserves. Venezuela got the largest oil reserves in the world, but yet still can't prosper. Yet still the poorest country in the North America, South America, I mean. All right? Still we can't prosper. We still behind. We got all the resources we need to be on the top, but yet, hey, we still can't prosper. Read.
The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thine hand unto do.
Because we're a cursed people. We didn't keep the commandments of God. So everything we try to do, right? We try to create our own oil company. In Venezuela, you try to create your own oil company.
Come on!
Right? You try to create social reform. Right? You tried to partnership with different countries. It didn't matter what you tried to do. It did not work. Read on.
For to do until thou be destroyed and until thou perish quickly.
Now you're destroyed. You're one of the poorest countries in the world. All right, you got millions of people that are migrating. Right? You have food shortages. Lack of electricity, water, housing. Read.
Because of the wickedness of thy doings.
Why? Because of the wickedness of your doings. We didn't want to keep the commandments of God.
Come on!
As we went over earlier, when you came here to Auschwitz, to the Americas, you came here to keep the commandments. But you didn't do it. Read on.
Hold up, bro. I think it's called Arcerith.
Oh, Auschwitz. What's it called?
You was in the
is the
wrong,
other
bro. I didn't want
thing.
to stop you, but it's called Arcerith.
Yeah,
Auschwitz.
You said Arcerith.
Auschwitz. Oh, okay.
All praises, bro.
Come on.
Go ahead, man. Do your
Auschwitz.
thing, bro. All praise.
Auschwitz.
Arcerith. Go ahead, bro.
Which
All
is
praise.
America today.
Yes.
Read
all
on.
praise. Come on.
Come on. Because of the wickedness of thy doings.
Because you wicked. Read.
Whereby thou hast forsaken me.
You forgot about the Most High. You forgot about God. Now you in Catholicism. You in Roman Catholicism. And what is it? The Roman Catholic Church.
Come on!
White Jesus and all that. You forgot the Most High.
Yeah, let me get Jeremiah. Yes, sir. Jeremiah 31. Jeremiah
Bring
chapter
it
31.
out.
And I think it's 25. Is that what I want? No, that's not what I want. Jeremiah 30. And start at verse 14.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
All thy lovers have forgotten thee.
Because just like Officer Adana said, we went into wickedness. We wanted to choose the white man and the other nations' ways over what God is telling us to do. So God gave us this land, but because we weren't doing what we were supposed to do, and we'd rather be with the white man, the Chinese man, the Arab man, what did God say?
All thy lovers have forgotten thee.
Nobody cares about Venezuela right now. The same Chinese people that was working with you, the same Arabs that was working with you, ain't none of them stepped up to be like, hey, yo, take these sanctions off of Venezuela so they can eat off their oil. Read.
They seek thee not, for I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy.
Venezuela is wounded. The Hispanic community, the Black and Native American community is wounded. We are broken down and beat, and it's because God did this to us for not keeping the commandments. Read.
With the chastisement of a cruel one.
The cruel one is that white man. He put that white man over us to steal our oil, to make it so we can't feed our children. So we walk around with barrels full of money, but it don't mean a thing. Read.
For the multitude of thine iniquity.
For all the evil we've done. Read.
Because thy sins were increased.
Verse 16.
Therefore, all they that devour thee.
But it's going to happen when you repent, when you come back to God, when you come back to Jesus Christ, the Black Messiah, come back to your true nationality as the tribe of Asher of the Israelites. Read.
Come on. Shall be devoured.
That same white man that eating up your oil, he ain't going to have nothing. All that money he stole from us is coming right back to us. Read.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them.
Every one of them. The Arab, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Hamites, all of them. Elam, all of them. Read.
Shall go into captivity.
They're going to be our slaves. That's right. So endure. Come into the body. Keep God's commandments. Read.
And they that spoil thee.
Because Venezuela is spoiled. As a whole, it's spoiled. We ain't got no good food. We don't have resources. We don't have medical supplies. Read.
Shall be a spoil.
So we gonna spoil them. They gonna bring all those resources back to us. Go ahead.
And all that prey upon thee.
All those that ate us, that victimize us, that are predators over us.
Will I give for a prey.
Will God give them to us? God. But you gotta keep the commandments as an Israelite from the tribe of Asher.
Hey, to land back on
all praise. Hey, that's a heavy script,
right?
Man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 16:11. Just to land back exactly what you said, officer.
Come on. Let's go.
Isaiah 16.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 11.
Come on.
Therefore, thy gates shall be open continually.
This is like when officer was talking about, right? When we in rulership, go ahead.
They shall not be shut day or night. That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
Just like how we struggle with our resources right now in our captivity, when we're ruling, the forces of the Gentiles, their resources, what they gonna do?
And that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
All the rulerships, all the people against us, the people who put sanctions on our people, tell them that our resources don't mean nothing. All this, when we in rulership, everything that they have is coming to us. Those kings are going to serve us. But like the officer said, like the Bible says, yeah, Trump is going to serve us. Trump, Bush, all them evil people, all those evil people that tell us that we're corrupt, right? That our money don't mean nothing. Our people are a bunch of gangbangers and thugs, right? So we got to sanction them. They're doing illegal stuff, right? The president of France, all these people against us, they're going to bring all their resources to us. But like the officer said, like the Bible says, we need to endure this slander against us, right? Endure the oppression against us. So when the Lord redeems us without money, these people going to serve us. These kings going to serve us. These presidents going to serve us.
Right.
Y'all said it all. Hey, Cap, it's on you, Cap.
Go to Psalms 44. We're going to end off on this. Psalms 44.
Bring it out.
Hey, you so-called Venezuelans, you are the Israelites according to the Bible. All right? That's who you are. That's who you be. It's time to repent. Why? Because redemption is for you. Salvation is for you. And you have a God who is going to pay back all those that ever troubled you. Psalms 44 and 1.
The book of Psalms, chapter 44 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
We have heard with our ears, O God. Our fathers have told us.
What we don't.
What work thou didst in their days, in the times of old.
You got to understand, we read this book. We read our history, where our forefathers left records for us to remember that the Lord will always fight for us. No matter what captivity, no matter what enemy that comes against us, the Lord will fight Read on.
Come on.
How thou didst drive out the heathen with thy hand.
The Lord said, I'm going to drive them out. Read.
And plantest them. How thou didst afflict the people and cast them out.
The Lord afflicted the people for our sake. Come on.
Come
For
on.
they got not the land in possession by their own sword.
The Bible says the reason why these nations was able to get our land wasn't because of them. They're not mighty. Read.
Neither did their own arm save them.
Read on.
But thy right hand and thine arm.
Thine arm.
And the light of thy countenance.
Go ahead.
Because thou hadst a favor unto them.
Read on.
Thou art my king, O God.
Come on.
Command deliverance for Jacob.
Command deliverance. Who's Jacob? You so-called Hispanics. You so-called blacks. You so-called Native Indians. You are Jacob. Read.
Through thee will we push down our enemies.
Through you, Lord, we gonna push down our enemies. Come on.
Through thy name.
Through thy name.
Will we tread them under that rise up against us.
Those that have risen up against us, we're gonna tread them down. We're gonna destroy them in the name of Christ. Read.
For I will not trust in my bow.
I will not trust in a weapon.
Neither shall my sword save me.
Go ahead.
But thou hast.
But what?
But thou.
But thou
hast saved us from our enemies.
The Lord says he's going to save us from our enemies. Who are our enemies? The white man is our enemy. The Arab man is our enemy. The Chinese, the Japanese, the Russian is our enemy. The Spanish, the Portuguese are our enemies. Read it again.
But thou hast saved us from our enemies.
Come on.
And hast put them to shame that hated us.
Those that have proven that they hate the Israelites, the Lord is going to put them to shame. The Lord is going to come back and redeem his people.
Come on.
And they're going to have to give account for what they did to his people. Read on.
In God.
In what?
In God.
In God.
We boast all the day long.
We boast all the day long in that. We boast. Yeah, we the Israelites. Right. We boast Christ is black. We boast we the real Jews. We boast that salvation is only for us. We boast in that. Read on.
And praise thy name.
And we praise thy name
forever.
Forever.
Selah.
All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High God. Hey, you brothers and sisters of the so-called Hispanic community, it's time to wake up. It's time to realize that your oppression, I don't want to say like it ended, but it's just getting started. The affliction that you're going through now, it's just getting started. You think that this white man hates you. You think that Donald Trump hates you. You think that, but just wait until you really see it, until you really feel it, because the Lord says through your affliction, you're going to seek him. And seeking him means you're going to hear it from the prophets. You're going to hear for those that are teaching Christ. And it's going to register into your brain. In your spirit, you're going to realize who you are. So all praise to the Most High. Has to die.
So if you're ready to boast in the Lord all day long and seek his name, we got a school for you here in Colorado. 9034 East Easter Place, all right? Or you can visit IsraelUnite.org, find a school near you. You could also go to IsraelUnite.org, where we got classes 3 times a day, 7 days a week. Subscribe to IUIC TV, where the thingy at? Boom, right here, Booster Club. Donate to the Booster Club so we can send the prophets all around the world, so we can wake up the 12 tribes of Israel all around the world. You can help out. Back to you, Kevin.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High. Hey, next week, Lord's will, same time, either 9 o'clock, we'll see how it goes, either 9 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time or 11 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time, all right? Hey, shout out to the AV team. Is it AV? I keep saying AV. I've been saying AV for years, bro. BNT?
BNT gonna take this one tonight.
BNT. Shout out to the BNT team. All right. You can clap your hands for yourself. That's fine, BNT team. Hey, Nate came in, he took over. He had to be substituted in last minute. And he took over, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a good show, you know. All praise to the Most High.
Good job.
Micah choked. I don't know what the hell wrong with Micah today. He choked.
You know the scripture where it's talking about the young boy and he was going to kill the dude and he couldn't do it?
Right.
And he was like, yo, fall back, man.
Yep, fall back. I got you. Yeah, it's all right, Michael. You're going to learn. You're going to learn. All praise to the Most High. Shout out to the live. We got brothers here. We got sisters here. All praise to the Most High. We appreciate y'all. We got Officer Yell on the ones and twos. Soldier in the Boss on the ones and twos. All praise to the Most High. Hey, tune in next week. Hey, I'm Cap Golf. Got my damn name. Captain Gad to my left.
Officer Dunn.
To my right.
Officer Asadot.
To his right.
Officer Bayer.
To his right.
Officer Jonah.
To his right.
Officer Yokonan.
And we are the
Natives Hour, home of the 10 tribes.
Shalom.
Look like y'all deflated. Jacob have I love.
TikTok, 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 TikTok.
Hickory dickory, I know you sick of me, but you a God's enemy. If you live wickedly, don't be an idiot. Follow for trickery, Moses has had enough. Call all the deacons up, and all of the captains, it's time to get active. We never reacted, we swing into action, cause you're running out of time. Yeah, you're running out of time. Yeah, don't be tripping up, gotta keep it up, cause you're running out of time. TikTok.
Hickory dickory dock. The lamb, you started the clock. 2/3 gonna drop. Purple gold make them stop. Purple gold make them watch. We gon' rise to the top. We the guys, we don't flop. Can't stop for the flock. Same place they took us. Same place they booked us. Columbia, we docking. Cologne, yeah, we mocking. Hit a tick cause it's talking. If you feeling me, just hit us up. If you Israel, keep looking up. We caught you up, then we build you up.
Sick of me.